Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1 plus cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
And we're back at Fenway Park, and the defensive alignment is sponsored by Travel Guard. Prepare for the unexpected with a Travel Guard travel insurance plan. When the Yankees take their positions in the field, in the bottom of the first inning, it'll be Juan Soto in left, Jazz Chisholm in center, and Alex Verdugo is in right. Oswaldo Cabrera will be at third, Anthony Volpe at short, Gleyber Torres at second, Ben Rice is at first. And tonight's starting battery is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, every battery for every need. On the mound, Carlos Rodon, 10-7, 4.42 ERA, and behind the plate is Austin Wells. Now it's time for the keys to the game, brought to you by Audi. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today. Well, the keys to this game, it could be anything. The way these games have played, these last two games have been absolutely spectacular. Whether you're a fan or a player or a broadcaster or a coach or a manager, you could not help in getting caught up in this, where every pitch is almost like the old days, where every pitch is really counts, and every play is very important, and that is what is going on. So let's look at Rodon, who's coming off a terrific start against Tampa. 10-7, 4.42 ERA. Does not pitch all that well against the Sox in this park, but can he do it? Can he build on that? He's coming in right now. And Tanner Houck, who has really been terrific for this team. He was an all-star this year. Can he shut down these Yankees? He's also pitched very well against the Yankees. This lineup, kind of interesting. Jazz Chisholm, is he going to bring some speed to this? If he gets on, you know he's going to run. He's got 22 stolen bases. Right now, he's in the middle of the lineup. We'll see where that ends up. We'll see if he ends up being a leadoff hitter. Then if you do that, you got the lefty up at the top. Then do you switch Soto and Judge? Could be very, very interesting what happens here, although Soto likes that number 2 spot. But it's going to be who's going to make the most mistakes. That'll be the team that'll probably lose this ball game. These two games have been absolutely great so far. Today's game time temperature is brought to you by the Habitat Wireless Wi-Fi Thermostat. You made your apartment a home. We will make your home your habitat. HabitatTechnologies.com. It is 77 degrees. It is totally overcast. There is supposed to be some rain in the area, but the good sign is that the ground crew has stopped sitting on the tarp. Usually it's a bad sign when the guys are sitting on the tarp waiting to put it on, and they've disappeared. They're in the tunnel, but they're not sitting on the tarp anymore. So obviously you want to start there. My app says that there's going to be some problems at about 8 o'clock tonight. So we shall see. But they will start this game on time right now. We'll be back with the start of tonight's game after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
When you compete at the highest level, quality makes a difference in every product you take to the course. Go to SeeBetterPlayBetter.com to learn why more touring golf professionals are switching their sunglasses to Shadon Precision Eyewear. That's SeeBetterPlayBetter.com.
At Provident Bank, they realize that every stage in your business growth has its own set of challenges. That's why no matter what stage or phase your business is in, they have products, services, and strategies to help you thrive. Manage your finances, cut costs, earn interest, and more. As leaders in lending and experts in local decision-making, they're the right-sized bank to get deals done. Official partner of the Yankees Radio Network. Learn more at Provident.Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Brett Boone from the Brett Boone Podcast. The MLB trade deadline is just around the corner, and you don't want to miss a minute of action. Join me as we break down the biggest moves, analyze the impact on our favorite teams, and bring you insights from my fellow All-Star and Hall of Fame friends that you can't get anywhere else. The moves that are made this week are the ones that shape October. Get ready for the drama, the deals, and the discussions. Follow and listen to the Brett Boone Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
No one's more locked into the NFL than First and Pod.
This feeling, and it was referenced on the broadcast, it is Michael Jordan. Being down double digits again and not panicking, seeing him run onto the field, and it not even being a question, he's calm. Maybe they won't get it done or whatever, but he's not shook by the moment. It's not even a question.
Subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
And we are back at Yankee Stadium, and Tanner Houck is leading the Red Sox onto the field. And Justin, what is that guy with the camera, the ESPN guy on a onesie or whatever that thing's called?
Technology is skyrocketing before our very eyes. There's the cameraman is wheeling around the infield on one of those hoverboards.
This is amazing.
This guy can walk into multiple sticks of gum.
But, and he's carrying a camera, so it's not. What was he doing? Is that what they're going to start coming out in the middle of it?
Great shot.
He really is. Tanner Houck has started his warm-ups, and we're taking a look because ESPN had a cameraman out because Jazz Chisholm didn't come in here till 5:41, and they had a cameraman. So I'm looking at him now. He's wearing number 13. He's got, what is that belt made of? It's sort of glittery something. You had a good thing. It looks like the statue in Marlins Park.
Yeah, they melted the structure down at Marlins Park. They removed it from the outfield. They melted it down into the belt, and Jazz Chisholm is wearing it tonight.
And he's got one chain. You heard Aaron Boone tell me we had a discussion already about the chain. You can have one. You can't have multiple chains playing. You can have one, but you can't have 3 or 4. And he made that deal with Verdugo, and now he's made this deal with Jazz Chisholm. As I said, Chisholm is playing center field tonight. He is going to start playing in the infield. They're going to try him at third base, maybe as early as tomorrow, and maybe Glaber at third, but they have not said that yet. But my guess is they're going to start to get him into the outfield. Don't forget, Jazz Chisholm is he's not a rental. He's going to be here for 2 more years, and he will be playing somewhere in the infield next season. So here we go, and we are coming to live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth, and as Alex Verdugo steps up to the plate, saying hello to everybody and saying hello to Connor Wong, his ex-teammate. Let's turn the mic over to Justin Shackle.
Thank you so much, Susan. Once again, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Night Baseball. It's Fenway Park here in an overcast sky. The grounds crew was sitting on the tarp moments ago. That's not a good sign, but we are ready to roll for first pitches. 28-year-old Tanner Rourke goes into his windup, and the first pitch is in there for a strike to Verdugo.
And that was the first pitch, a 92-mile-an-hour sinker. Speed's great for pitching, not for driving. Vision Zero Initiative reminds you that speeding ruins lives. Slow down.
Next pitch is lifted high in the air to deep left field, headed toward the monster, and it bangs off the big wall in left. Verdugo sprinting towards second. He'll slide in safely. He leads off the game with a double. And Alex Verdugo remains red hot this weekend. 6 hits over the last 3 days.
You know, this is kind of bookends, isn't it, Justin? Because the last time he was here, he had that one great game, the first game, ran into the wall, and then stopped hitting until he got back here. He had been trending, as Aaron Boone likes to say, in the right direction. But the way he played that, he saw where it hit on the wall. There are certain places on the wall. If it's lower, you have to stay at first base. He knew exactly where that was.
Well, here's Juan Soto. First pitch is outside. As the Yankees come into this game 61-45, they're a game and a half in back of Baltimore. Orioles won earlier today. And Verdugo over in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Soto. And it misses upstairs. Juan Soto went 2 for 5 last night with a home run. He's hit .309, 27 homers, 74 driven in. And there are a lot of questions to Aaron Boone about Jazz Chisholm today, asking why wasn't he in the leadoff spot? Well, as Houck kicks and fires. Swinging a little nubber toward third base, charging out on the grass. Devers, he fields, throws to first, and it's in time. Taking third base after the throw is Verdugo, so a ground out by Soto, and a runner at third. And Aaron Boone saying that he likes the way that Verdugo was swinging. Verdugo's back at second base.
Yeah, no, he saw where Devers was. Devers turned and looked at him, and he stayed right there. All right, I want to know why is...
Well, Aaron said he liked the way Verdugo's been swinging the bat.
Yeah.
So Verdugo remains over at second base. Here's Judge. Reached base 6 times last night. And Houck to the plate. All right, check swing by the right-hander. They appeal over to first, and Marvin Hudson, the crew chief, says Judge stayed put. Aaron's now hitting .314, 37 homers, 95 driven in. Both lead the majors.
And all this with no one protecting him all year. It's unbelievable this year that this man is having.
Houck to the plate. Swinging a hard ground ball. Pats first base down the right field line. Verdugo's getting the wave around from third. O'Neill up with it now. And Verdugo's going to sail home. Scoring, touching home plate. RBI single for Aaron Judge. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in the first.
And it doesn't even matter if he mishits the ball. It just gets right by there. That left at, we talk about exit velo. That was 67 miles an hour, not 103. Hit it right off the end of the bat. But that's Aaron Judge is going so good right now that it just goes into the corner.
So here's Austin Wells, tonight's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you are good to go. The pitch in there for a strike to the left-hander. Wells 1 for 4 with an RBI in last night's 11-8 extra innings win. He's hitting .236 on the year, 8 homers, 24 RBIs. He's been swinging well in the cleanup spot. Houck to the plate. In there for a strike.
I really think he is absolutely getting better and better every game offensively as Austin Wells.
And with Giancarlo Stanton still set to return tomorrow in Philadelphia, there's more questions on how the lineup's going to be looking 24 hours from now. Houck to the plate. Tapped foul first base side.
Well, you can keep Wells there because then it's the lefty in back of Judge, and then put Stanton batting fifth. Move Chisholm down, or maybe it's Chisholm you can move around.
Now, I'm with you, though. You can have Wells remain in that cleanup spot.
You're right.
No balls and 2 strikes. Devers' position at the shortstop hole. The pitch low and away. That was the splitter from Houck. A lot of splitters, sinkers, and sliders from the 28-year-old All-Star Tanner Houck.
And Houck has done everything for this team. He's even closed. Got bright red cleats on.
Tall, wiry right-hander. The pitch outside. Houck stands at 6'5". He's 8-6 with a 2.71 ERA. This is his 21st start of the season. Got hit a bit on Monday at Colorado. Gave up 4 runs on 10 hits.
And got hit in the All-Star game. You remember? Mm-hmm. Whole left side of the infield's open.
Pitch. Loop down the right field line, and it'll drop in fair territory, and it'll bounce into the seats. Judge is going to go first to third. It's a grounds rule double, as Wells will stop at second. So the Yankees have runners at second and third for Jazz Chisholm. And his center fielder, Jazz Chisholm, steps to the plate. Centers Healthcare would like to remind you, they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com.
Chisholm's first at bat as a New York Yankee, and Eduardo Perez has known him a long time. And this is a kid, he loves big lights, and his heart's got to be pumping, putting on that uniform.
26 years of age, lefty. And the pitch comes inside to Chisholm. He's hitting .249 on the year, 13 homers, 50 driven in 101 games with the Marlins.
And he has kind of an interesting batting setup, too. He moves around also.
1-0 Yankees, top of the first, 2 in scoring position. The pitch. And it's in there for a strike to Chisholm.
A slider, 83. He's not going to see a fastball for a while either. Got 1 foot on the very back of the batting of the box.
Here's the pitch. And it's tapped foul first base side right by the Red Sox dugout.
Chisholm is a Marlin. The good thing about him, with runners in scoring position, he hits .330. He's best when runners are in scoring position.
Now Houck to the plate. And it's outside. A slider misses. Judge with a lead at third. Wells is at second. 2-2 the count to Chisholm. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's strike three. Got him to chase a sinker. And Jazz Chisholm strikes out. 2 away.
ESPN had a close-up of James Rowson, who is the Yankees hitting coach. Of course, he was Don Mattingly's bench coach for quite a while down there. That was a tremendous, tremendous pitch right on the outside part of the plate. Little rise to it at the end, that fastball.
So with 2 out and 2 on, here's Gleyber Torres. Had a big 2-run double in extra innings last night. Gave the Yankees some cushion, which is needed if you're on the road in extras. The pitch low and away. A slider misses for ball 1. Gleyber is now hitting .315 over his last 20 games, .236 on the season, 10 homers and 39 RBIs. 1-0 Yankees, top of the first. Looking to add some more. And Houck to the plate. Swinging a rifle into right center field. It is a base hit with 2 outs for Torres. Judge touches home. Here comes Wells. He'll slide in safely. They have Torres hung up between first and second, and tagging him for out number 3 is the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. But 2 runs do cross. A 2-run single for Torres, and he's out. Score at 9-3 on the putout. And the Yankees are done here on the top of the first, but not before scoring 3 runs. They take a 3-0 lead to the bottom of the first inning on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The Barnes firm reminds you that this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and description of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent of the New York Yankees. If you're injured, there's just one call to make, and that is to the Barnes firm. Injury attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
Bottom of the first inning we go. Yankees have scored 3 runs already. They're up 3-0 in this rubber game as they try to go for 2 in a row and a series win here at Fenway. And for all the excitement from last night's game, what was lost was that Marcus Stroman only gave the Yankees 3 1/3 innings of work. The bullpens on both sides, they're fuming right now. And length is needed from Carlos Rodon as he goes into his windup and delivers the first pitch to Jarren Duran for a ball inside.
Are they fuming or are they on
They're
fumes?
on fumes. They're probably fuming too.
Well, I know probably the manager's kind of fuming.
Rodon's next pitch, swing and a bouncer to second base. Torres is up with it cleanly. Short throw to first, and Duran's retired, 1 away.
Okay, explain to everybody what the glove that Jazz Chisholm is.
Jazz Chisholm bringing some style here to Fenway Park in his Yankee debut. So he's got a black glove, but there's metallic silver on one side, some pink on the other, and we're going to go with the metallic belt.
It's the kind of material that it almost changes color whenever you're standing. It's kind of like a chameleon belt. It's great.
Here's Rob Refsnyder. Didn't play last night. The pitch by Rodon is upstairs. Rodon, 31 years of age, 10-7, 4.42 ERA, coming off arguably his best start of the year against Tampa Bay. Here's the 1-0. And it's in there for a strike. And that start was against, well, the last of the Rays as we knew them. They've traded away a whole lot of players.
A whole other team.
Now the 1-1. Tap foul first base side.
I guess they showed a picture. Christopher Morel got traded back from the Cubs to when they traded Paredes there. And I always find it so sad. They told him evidently in the dugout and during the game, and he's walking up with this look on his face, walking up and down, hugging everybody before he left.
The 1-2 hit foul behind home plate.
I always find that, the look on his face, he was trying to not get emotional, but it has to be. They tell you in the middle of the game, and you just take your stuff and leave.
You say goodbye to everybody, and then you think about going to the tunnel all alone. It's like, all right, now what do I do?
And packing up your stuff and leaving, walking out, finding a cab. Do you think they got him a cab to go to the airport?
I'm sure they arranged something, yeah. Ref Snyder is hitting .311 on the year. He hits lefties really well. .321.
Yeah, he's been playing well. He's a real leader. We've talked about this.
Pitch is high and away to Ref Snyder.
And one of the things when I was talking to him yesterday, Justin, he said, well, it's because I'm the old guy now. And I said, no, it's because you've been through so much that there's nothing that you haven't experienced. I mean, he's failed a lot, so he knows what it's like.
Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Got him with a full count fastball at 95. And the 33-year-old Ref Snyder walks back to the dugout, 2 away.
I was talking to Rodon the day after that game. By the way, before we get into that, the first strikeout of the game is presented by Vessi. Strikeout wet socks with Vessi's 100% waterproof shoes designed in every style. Visit vessi.com/baseball and find your pair.
Here's Connor Wong. And the first pitch to the right-handed hitting catcher is outside. Wong also hits lefties well.
And Rodon said it was a different last time because he found that he had every pitch immediately in the first inning. Usually it takes a while. It's always something that doesn't come immediately.
1-0. Swing and a fly ball hit into right center field. Moving back is Chisholm on the warning track, and he makes the catch in front of the triangle in center field for out number 3. So an encouraging sign, 2 straight starts in which Carlos Rodon retires the side in order in the first inning. First inning's been a big problem. We go to the second inning, 3-0 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Hi, I'm PJ Vogt, here to tell you about my podcast called Search Engine, voted one of the best new podcasts by Time Magazine, Vogue, and The Economist. We answer fascinating questions about business, tech, and history. Questions like, who should be in charge of artificial intelligence? Or, how did ADHD medication get so popular so fast? Listen and follow Search Engine with PJ Vogt and Odyssey Podcast. Available now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
This is Carlos Rodon, and you're listening to New York Yankees baseball on The Fan.
Bottom third of the Yankee lineup coming to hit as we start the second inning here at Fenway Park. Yankees 3, Red Sox nothing. Menswear brand Charles Tyrwhitt is now a proud partner of the New York Yankees. Tyrwhitt makes it easy for men to dress well thanks to quality designs and great fit. Shop at ctshirts.com today. Here's Ben Rice. Went 1 for 3 last night. First pitch to the lefty. It is low for ball one.
Hey, Yankee fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Dunkin's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Dunkin' and get energized for the game. The New York Yankees run on Dunkin'.
Splitter drops over the plate for a strike. 1-1 to Rice, who is hitting 192 and 104 at-bats, 6 homers and 20 RBIs. Now the pitch. Low and away. A sinker from Houck. He has really put it together as a starting pitcher this season for the Red Sox. Now the pitch. Swing and a pop-up into center field. Backing up now, coming in and over is Duran. Will make the catch in straightaway center. Rice is retired, 1 away. He's already pitched a career-high 123 innings, but he has strikeout stuff. He's limited his walks for the most part. Keeps the ball in the park. He's allowed just 6 home runs in 123 innings this season. Here's Anthony Volpe batting 8th tonight. 1 for 5 in yesterday's win. And a pitch. It's in there for a strike to the righty.
So at the beginning of the season, they didn't know what they were going to do with this starting rotation except for Bayo, and he didn't start off very well.
Infield is back. Aside from Devers, he's even with the bag at third. The next pitch is low and away. Houck has given Boston a lot of length. He has pitched at least 6 full innings in 15 of his 20 starts. Pitches swung on and missed. Fooled Volpe with a slider.
He got great off-speed stuff. They're throwing all that much four-seamers. We told you about Andrew Bailey, who likes different kinds of game plans. Not so much four-seamers with a lot of different guys.
Well, now Devers moves back behind third base, playing deep. The 1-2 pitch. Way outside. A slider well out of the zone, 2-2.
So am I to gather, since we're looking at this split screen here for ESPN, that Romy Gonzalez has a microphone on because he's talking?
And yeah, he's not talking. You hope he's talking to someone because the pitch is lined right back up the middle. Westbrook catches it on a line. The second baseman hauling in. There's the second out. Westbrook positioned perfectly.
You mean either that or he's just talking to himself?
Yeah, we don't want
first
that.
Base? No. Romy Gonzalez he can play anywhere. He can play anywhere in the infield. He had a promising career. He got hurt a lot. He was with the White Sox. They were very high on him. He kept getting hurt. He's from Hialeah, as is Nestor Cortez.
3-0 Yankees, top of the second. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera, and the first pitch he sees, he fouls off to the first base side.
So another Miamian.
Mm-hmm. So they're asking him questions, I assume, from the fans that they write in on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We should answer them
as
they're coming in. Here's the pitch, is swung on and missed. The first question that was posed to Romy Gonzalez was, who has the best mustache in the league? Who do you think has the best mustache in the league?
Oh, gosh. Austin Wells is right up there.
It's good. I like Dylan Cease.
Oh, his is, yeah. He's got a really good, but they're very similar.
0-2. Down and in. Cabrera held up. He's hitting .246 on the year. 6 homers, 30 driven in.
Romy's isn't bad.
No.
Yeah, I'm going with Dylan Cease. I think Austin Wells might be second to Dylan Cease. Good call.
Wells leading all catchers in mustaches. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, a sinker. Cabrera down whiffing. Yankees go down in order in the second against Tanner Houck. We go to the bottom of inning number 2 at Fenway. It's 3-0 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
How many Rock and Roll Hall of Famers have been on the Talk is Jericho podcast with me, Chris Jericho? Well, let's see how many I can name off the top of my head. Metallica, Kiss, Slash, and Duff from Guns N' Roses, Angus Young, Brian Johnson from AC/DC, Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You want more? I got so many more, but I'm all out of time right now. So come rock with me, Chris Jericho on Talk is Jericho. Listen to and follow now on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning!
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
"Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois. Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over.
With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Bottom of the second at Fenway, Carlos Rodon retired the side in the first on 11 pitches. Here he'll face Rafael Devers to start. Yankees lead at 3-0 as they go for the series win.
This Drive Around the League is brought to you by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. HyundaiUSA.com. Final in Tampa Bay. They're getting rid of the whole team. We're going to see them. We see them one more time, right? Or are we done? I think we're done.
We're done with Tampa Bay, yeah. They're still going to look a lot different next year.
Tampa Bay beat Cincinnati 2-1.
Lefty on lefty, first pitch, hit foul behind home plate. Devers is hitting .294, 23 homers and 64 RBIs. Went 1 for 5 last night.
Wow, Tampa Bay scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Green pitched a heck of a game. 7 innings, no runs, 2 hits.
0-1 hit foul, weekly third base side.
Left, and it was 1-0 Cincinnati in the 8th. And they scored 2 in the 8th, Tampa Bay did, and he lost 2-1. Baltimore beat San Diego 8-6. Xander Bogaerts did have his 5th homer. Cionel Perez gets the win. In relief, Randy Vasquez takes the loss.
0-2 to the 3-time All-Star. And the pitch chopped on the ground, right side, behind the bag. Volpe drifting to his left. He fields and throws to first. Range personified by Anthony Volpe. And there's the first out.
That was just a flat-out great play. He crosses in back of second base, gets it on the run, and in one motion throws the ball to Rice. That was a tremendous play. He just gets a pat on the back by Gleyber Torres.
So Volpe retires Devers. One away. Here's Tyler O'Neill, who had himself a Saturday night multi-homer game. The pitch is swung on and missed by the right-hander.
Toronto beat Texas 7-3. Dalton Varsho had his 13th homer. He has 12th yesterday. Hit one yesterday, too. And Vladdy Jr. had his 19th. Jose Barrios gets the win. Jonathan Hernandez with the loss.
Next pitch is swung on and missed. A curveball by Rodon.
They had to use Zach Pop for a save, and he got his first save. Did Toronto. 5-0 Minnesota beat Detroit. Bailey Ober gets the win. Alex Theodo takes the loss.
0-2. Low and in, missed with a slider.
Patrick Wisdom had his 6th homer as the Cubs beat Kansas City 7-3. Javier Assad takes the win. Cole Reagans takes the loss. He goes to 7-7. Final in Houston, Dodgers beat the Astros 6-2.
A ball and 2 strikes, the pitch. And a check swing, they appeal, and O'Neill held up. So it's 2-2 to the Red Sox right fielder.
James Outman, Gavin Lux, and Teoscar Hernandez, who had his 22nd. They all had homers as the Dodgers beat Houston 6-2. 6-3, Seattle beat the White Sox. They are in Chicago. Cal Raleigh with his 22nd. Paul DeJong had his 18th for the White Sox. Final in Anaheim. Angels beat Oakland 8-6.
2-2. Another check swing on a fastball, and he held up again. Full count now to O'Neill.
It was Tim Herron beating Jose Alvarado as Cleveland beat Philadelphia 4-3. Kyle Schwarber had his 21st and 22nd homers for Philly.
Phillies have lost 7 of 10. Rodon's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow right field. Racing in is Verdugo. And Verdugo's under it. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Atlanta all over the Mets. That was 9-2. Matt Olson, Orlando Arcia, Austin Riley, and Ramon Laureano all had home runs. Dylan Lee gets the win. David Peterson takes the loss. 6-2 Milwaukee over Miami. It was St. Louis over Washington, 4-3, as Paul Goldschmidt had his 16th homer of the year. 5-4 final in San Francisco. Giants beat Colorado. Randy Rodriguez gets the win. Oscar Garber with the loss.
First pitch to Romy Gonzalez is hit foul to the first base side.
Camilo Doval, their great closer, he got his 20th save today for San Francisco. And in 10, Pittsburgh gets the win. They beat Arizona 6-5. Aroldis Chapman takes the win. Justin Martinez with the loss.
Smacked in the air, center field, pretty deep. Chisholm moving back. Now he stops on the edge of the warning track, makes the two-handed catch. And there's the third out. Side retired by Carlos Rodon in order. 6 up, 6 down to start his night. We go to the third. It's 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The third inning is brought to you by Spectrum. Get Spectrum Internet, mobile, and TV. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Start of the third inning, 3-0 Yankees over the Red Sox. Along with Susan Waldman, I'm Justin Shackle. Yankees will conclude this series. Hopefully get a series win before going to Philadelphia to open up a 3-game set tomorrow night. Alex Verdugo already with his second plate appearance. He doubled and scored in the first off Tanner Houck. The pitch in there for a strike to the left-hander. Well, the first pitch of the bottom of the second was a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. It was brought to you by Optimum with the fastest fiber internet in the Tri-States. The pitch comes in inside to Verdugo. And with speeds up to 8 gig, Optimum, where local is big time.
There's so many off-speed pitches, slider after slider.
He's into his windup, the 1-1. Swinging a roller toward first base, picking it up cleanly. Gonzalez. He'll flip to a covering Houck, and there's one away.
Yankee fans shop the New Era Authentic Collection at the Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball.
So here's Juan Soto. Grounded out to third base back in the first inning. The Yankees are looking for back-to-back wins for just the second time this month. There's 7 and 13 here in July. The pitch to the lefty. Rocked foul, third base side, out of play.
You know, as Aaron Boone had said for the last couple of months, they just need to play better baseball. You can see it in little corners here.
Next pitch. Misses down to Soto.
2 more days before the trade deadline. They do expect more moves.
Aaron Boone said after last night's win, that room is playing for a lot. You can feel it. The pitch. Bounced weakly in front of the mound. Off the bump as Houck flips to first, and there's 2 away.
He said they're playing for their lives. And they actually are. I mean, it's, you know, this team has said all year, they've told us all year how good they are. And you can get out of these kinds of slumps, and it looks like a lot of guys are turning it around. You know, it's no question, and there's no secret about maybe adding some bullpen arms. You really need to do that.
Here's Judge. First pitch to him is in there for a strike.
Prices have been very high on the relievers that have moved.
The time is called at home plate.
You know, Estevez, who Philly just got from the Angels, they give up two guys in their top prospects who both of them throw 100 miles an hour. Young kids.
And the latest big name reliever to be on the move today, Jason Adam, going from Tampa Bay to San Diego. And did you see who was in the return going to the Rays?
Homer Bush Jr.
Yeah.
The one of those kids, though.
0-1. Tapped foul, right at home plate.
One of those names is either their top pitching prospect or the top three.
That's a lot for a reliever.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it is. He's awfully good. Or either that or A.J. Appel just thinks they just have such a great farm system that there's plenty of people down there. But he's never been afraid to do that.
0-2. Again, hit foul the third base side. Judge with an RBI single in the top of the first to start the scoring. Yankees played it 3 runs in the top of the first. They're ahead 3-zip, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the third. Now the pitch. Low and away. Tanner Houck into his windup, the 1-2. Way outside. Slider misses.
You know, talking about this lineup, and as you said, Aaron Boone said he likes the way Verdugo is starting to swing the bat, so I think they do keep him up at the top of the order, and I'll bet Chisholm stays middle order or fifth, down in there. You can keep him middle of the order.
2-2. Hit foul behind home plate.
It's going to be interesting.
Chisholm in the fold now. Stanton expected to return tomorrow.
Efros, whom we haven't seen in a couple of years, but was awfully good when they got him.
The 2-2. Misses low to Judge, and the count full.
I think he threw an inning. What was it, last night in Scranton?
Over in AAA?
Yeah.
Then the pitch. Bounced weakly towards second base. To his left, Westbrook has to hurry. Throws to first, and it's in time. 3 groundouts in order for the top 3 Yankee hitters in the lineup here in the third against Tanner Houck. They go down in order. Middle of the third at Fenway. 3-0 Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois. Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The third inning is brought to you by Spectrum. Get Spectrum Internet, mobile, and TV. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details.
And here come the red slickers. It's raining a little bit.
There's a light rain as we move to the bottom of the third. A lot of these fans hanging tough, staying in their seats. And Carlos Rodon back on the mound facing the bottom third of the Boston lineup. He's gone 6 up, 6 down so far. Here's new Red Sox Danny Jansen. And the first pitch is upstairs to the righty.
Storage Post is your trusted self-storage solution. From climate control to top-notch security, we've got you covered. Official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
Rodon to the plate. Clipped foul behind home plate. Jansen in just under 200 at-bats with the Blue Jays. He's batting .212 this season. 6 homers and 18 RBIs.
Well, he had spent so much time in the injured list. He does get injured a lot. But he's been on terror against the Yankees. He's got great numbers against the Yankees.
Rodon's pitch, a check swing on a slider, and he stayed back. And Jansen started this season late due to a small fracture in his right wrist bone that he suffered after being hit by a pitch in spring training.
That's hard to come back from. They are going to start working Connor Wong out at second base because he is a second baseman also.
2-1. Tap foul again behind home plate.
Jensen's a terrific defensive catcher. He's a great game planner. He's a great caller. He blocks. He's a good framer. He's a better defensive catcher than is Connor Wong. And they're going to start taking... He's going to start taking ground balls. I think he already has played a little second.
Next pitch. Misses upstairs with the fastball. That was at 96.
But they do need a second baseman. They got the...
Westbrook and Hamilton rotating.
Well, Hamilton is really a shortstop.
3-2. Tipped foul to the backstop.
But that would be interesting if he could do it. We have seen him in later innings with the Red Sox. He has played second base. But Westbrook doesn't hit much, and Hamilton switches back and forth.
3-2 again. Reach for and hit in the air, right center field, coming on Verdugo. Will hop right in front of him as it drops in for a base hit. And Verdugo plays it on a hop. Jansen, 1-for-1 as a Red Sox.
Well, against the Yankees, I'd love to see his numbers against the Yankees. Don't you always in your mind's eye, it's like he's always hitting home runs.
He had a walk-off homer against the Yankees last year in Toronto, but it's one example. So here's Ceddanne Rafael. Righty bat, the shortstop for Boston. Pitch. In there for a strike. A curveball. Rodon starting him off with the bender. 3-0 Yankees. Bottom of the third inning. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Back with a fastball. Now it's 0-2. Rafael is hitting .251. With 12 homers and 55 RBIs, but he's swung really well lately. .316 average over his last 40 games.
Good player.
And the 0-2, low and in, missed with that slider. The rain looks like it's lightening up.
See, it looks like the sky is pink on the other side of the left field. So there's no rain over there. Maybe it's just a passing.
There's a darker blue on the right side with some pink as well. The pitch bounced on the ground over to third base, up with the Cabrera. Slings to second for one, over to first. Not in time. Rafaela will beat it out. But they do get the force at second, so Jansen retired. One out, runner at first for Jamie Westbrook.
And the kind of speed that Ceddanne Rafaela has is going to start to be very useful, and already has been with this team. He can run. Hamilton can run. Obviously, Duran can run.
Westbrook's the number 9 hitter. Didn't play last night. He is 6 for 37 here in the big leagues. The pitch outside to the righty. Yanks up 3-0, bottom of the third. Runner at first with one away. And Rodon did a terrific job against the Rays, locating his fastball in the mid to upper 90s, also with the slider, 0-0. And it's upstairs. That was the fastball that misses. And for so long this season, there was that emphasis, Susan, on Rodon incorporating the secondary pitches, and he sprinkled some in that last start. But look, when your fastball and slider are going as well as it did last start, you lean into it. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. That was the fastball.
He's also thrown a lot of cutters in that. And, he has said very honestly, he said that fastball is my bread and butter. I always go back to that. They just saw a replay. Danny Jansen went into Glaber pretty hard there.
The pitch is swung on and missed on a changeup.
I mean, he kind of got spiked. I guess he's okay. They keep showing Glaber.
Torres is positioned close towards second base. Raffaello, small lead at first. The pitch, a check swing. He went around. Westbrook down on strikes as the fastball at 96 fooled him. There's out number 2. And the second strikeout of the night for Carlos Rodon. So Rodon strikes out the number 9 hitter. It'll bring up Jarren Duran again. 0 for 1. Grounded out to second. 3-0 Yankees, bottom of the third. And the pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 1. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit provident.bank to learn more. The 1-0. Off the outside corner. Yankees wearing their road grays. New York stitched across the front. Dark blue lettering. The Red Sox finally wearing their home white uniforms. The white jersey tops the white pants. They had their City Connects on last night. 2-0. In there for a strike. And they had the alternate red jersey tops on Friday night. And when it comes to uniforms, we like tradition.
We do.
2-1. Hit foul, third base side, into the seats. So nothing but sliders and four-seamers so far to Duran.
Well, this is what he made his living on for so long, and the change is different for every hitter.
It's 2-2 to the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up down the left field line. That'll hook into the seats, down to the lower level.
Did it stop raining? See, the ground crew is in the tunnel there. They're not out in the field. I don't see people leaving. Do you see the slickers on?
I do. Okay. I see them still on, yeah.
All right, well, they can play through this if it is raining. It's not much.
Let's keep it at this pace.
Okay.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Rodon got Duran down on the slider. And there's out number 3. The third inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left. On to the fourth. 3-0 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers. But you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelly Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers. Auto Trader.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The top of the fourth inning is sponsored by Hand & Stone Massage and Facial Spa. It's Christmas in July at Hand & Stone. Get massage and facial gift cards at their lowest prices of the year. 3-0 Yankees over the Red Sox. We start the fourth. Austin Wells getting ready to go. And he and home plate umpire Nick Marley just waiting the cue from the stage manager.
Well, you have to wait for them.
Yeah.
Can't start without TV.
We have to make TV here.
Buster only talking to Alex Cora. They have to play that first.
While they're doing that, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for BT and South. Weekdays from 10 to 2. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
We even have a little more time to let you know that Austin Wells is tonight's cleanup hitter. It's brought to you by Surf Pro, like it never even happened. So the Yankees going for 2 in a row, a series win here at Fenway. And it does look like the rain has
Dissipated?
stopped.
Yes, it does. I don't see any of the hoods of the slickers on anymore.
Wells reached on a ground rule double down the right field line in the first. The pitch hit foul.
You definitely don't want your AC system to fail this summer. Contact Edison Heating and Cooling to check your cooling system now. Go to EdisonHVAC.com. That's EdisonHVAC.com.
0-1. Swinging a hard grounder past first base, down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Kicks off the sidewall, right to Tyler O'Neill. Now he bobbles it, and Wells is sprinting to second. He'll slide in there safely. And Wells reaches second base at as many plate appearances. And that's going to be a single and an error on Tyler O'Neill.
And Austin Wells, very aggressive player, got some speed.
So the Yankees have a runner in scoring position to start the fourth. And here is Jazz Chisholm. Wells runs the bases very well.
He does.
Chisholm struck out his first time up. 3-0 Yankees looking to add here in the fourth. The pitch called a strike on the outside corner.
Well, started him off with a slider, too. He's not going to see a fastball down the plate.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a slider. It's 0-2. And Chisholm wears a lot of the Jordan brand gear. He's a Jordan brand athlete. Has the Jumpman logo on the batting gloves. No balls and 2 strikes. Houck checks second base. Now the pitch. And it's outside to Chisholm. Jazrado Hermes Arrington Chisholm. 26 years of age. He was an all-star in 2022. 1-2. Low and away. The slider misses.
One thing I do like when hearing about Chisholm is that the reason he moved to center field was because they had so many infielders and they didn't have outfielders. And he said, okay. And he just learned to play center field.
2-2, low and away. He's been slowed by injuries the last 2 seasons. Played in only 97 games last year due to toe and oblique injuries. 3-2 the pitch. Swinging a chopper toward first base. Up with it is Gonzalez. He'll step on first base. Going to third is Wells. So a ground out by Jazz Chisholm. And a runner over at third now with 1 out for Gleyber Torres.
Just gets the runner over. One of the things, if you heard my interview with Eddie Perez about him, he says that most of his home runs go to left field. He hits a lot of fly balls to left field that do not go out in Marlins Park, but will go out in Yankee Stadium. He said, I hope he doesn't get too pull happy and start aiming for the short porch. That can get you in a lot of trouble.
Sox infield is in with Torres at the plate. Runner at third. The first pitch is hit foul to the backstop. Yankees 3, Red Sox nothing at the top of the fourth.
But that's also part of it with the hitting.
It's something that's always brought up when a lefty joins the Yankees. Are you gonna pay too much attention to that short porch and right? Now the pitch. It's low and inside.
Well, it's tough to hit home runs in right field in Marlins Park. So, you see the short porch there, and so many, I'm sure somebody has a stat for it somewhere. How many of those fly balls that were caught would have been homers in Yankee Stadium. You don't want to start aiming for it.
Pitch inside. Missed with the slider. Torres drove in 2 in the first inning with a single and then was caught in between first and second to end the top of the first. Yanks up 3-zip, top of the fourth. Runner at third with one away. Houck to the plate. And it's low and away to Torres. Glaber has had the best luck out of any Yankee against Houck. He's 7 for 21 in his career. Houck to the plate. Misses inside for ball 4. So Torres draws a one-out walk. Runners at the corners for Ben Rice.
You know, one of the things you also see with Glaber, when he starts to hit, he starts to walk more. And that was the first walk of the game, brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com.
So the Yankees trying to make Tanner Houck sweat a little bit here on the top of the fourth. They're ahead by 3. They're threatening for more. Runners at the corners with one away. And here's Ben Rice. Flew out to center field his first time up. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball, well struck, center field, angling back to Rand. He leaps and he makes the catch right in front of the warning track. He dropped the ball. Scoring from third is Austin Wells. I believe they'll say he did have possession and made the catch for the out. And over at first base remains Torres. So it will be an out. 2 away, a sac fly off the bat of Ben Rice. And it's now 4-0 Yankees.
And that's for a big extra run. And yes, he did have it long enough.
So Duran dropping the ball, trying to transfer it out of his glove. An RBI for Rice. And now with a runner at first and 2 away, here's Volpe. First pitch. It's low and away to Anthony. Well, Ben Rice has struck the ball nicely twice to center field off Tanner Houck. 4-0 Yankees, top of the fourth, and a pitch. Popped up, foul territory on the first base side. So the rain lightened up, and just as the sun has set, we have a rainbow over the right side of Fenway Park.
Oh, we have a wow.
This has been a great summer weekend in Boston.
This has been amazing.
1-1. He misses low to Volpe.
It's the color of Jazz Chisholm's belt.
Yeah.
A little pink, a little yellow, a little green. It's right over the Prudential Center. Looks like it's coming out of the light stanchions in right field, going over the Prudential Center and over the stadium. Wow.
2-1 to Volpe. Tapped weakly in front of home plate. Off the mound is Houck. He'll pick it up, throw to first, and it is in time. Gonzalez made the grab, got his arm out of the way, out of the path of Volpe. There is the third out. Yankees score a run. They do it on one hit. There was one error and one left. Middle of the fourth here at Fenway. 4-0 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
How many Rock and Roll Hall of Famers have been on the Talk is Jericho podcast with me, Chris Jericho? Well, gee, let's see how many I can name off the top of my head. Metallica, Kiss, Slash, and Duff from Guns N' Roses, Angus Young, Brian Johnson from AC/DC, Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You want more? I got so many more, but I'm all out of time right now. So come rock with me, Chris Jericho, on Talk is Jericho. Listen to and follow now on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The bottom of the fourth inning is brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K. To donate your car today. Yankees are ahead 4-0 as we go to the home half of inning number 4.
See, ESPN caught up with us with the rainbow. I took a picture, but you have to really...
Yeah, they must have us on delay.
Well, they might. I don't want to go out too far. You don't want to fall out of the window.
No. Not a thick safety net down below.
No.
Rob Refsnyder will lead it off here on the bottom of the fourth inning. Carlos Rodon has looked pretty sharp.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Rodon. If he takes it from here, he wanted to improve on the last start, which is pretty darn good.
7 innings, 10 strikeouts against Tampa Bay. First pitch is a strike to Refsnyder, and that was a curveball.
And now he's moving in the curveball. We haven't seen much of the cutter yet. He always says, well, if the fastball and the slider are working, why do you change?
This pitch rocked in the air, left field and deep, turning and watching is Soto. It's over the monster for a home run. Rob Refsnyder unloads with a solo shot over the monster's seats and straightaway left. He puts Boston on the board, and it's now 4-1 Yankees.
And that was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and he just missed with that. And one of the things that Refsnyder, he plays against lefties, and he's hitting over 300 against lefties. He's had a very good thing, but he's a dead fastball hitter, always has been. That is a 412-foot home run by Refsnyder.
Fastball up. And here's Connor Wong. And Carlos Rodon back on the bump, ready to roll. He's set, and he's waiting for Wong. Yeah. And now here's the first pitch. It's in there for a strike.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket. FoodBazaar.com. Let's take a look at some of the scores because everything is done. No one can start when this game starts.
Next pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Tampa Bay, who's evidently changing their entire team, beat Cincinnati today 2-1. It was Baltimore over San Diego, so Baltimore's already won.
0-2. Swing and a fly ball, deep left field. Soto near the track. He looks up. It is gone. A home run into the monster's seats for Connor Wong. Red Sox go back-to-back against Carlos Rodon. And the Yankees are now ahead 4-2.
All right, now there's the slider. So in this inning, second time around, they're on the fastball and the slider. So is he going to start to bring in some of the other pitches now? The problem with Rodon has been his predictability. And this is the second time around, so they've seen this now. That one's 378 feet.
10th home run of the season for Connor Wong, a new career high. Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch to the lefty. It's upstairs for ball 1.
Toronto wins. They beat Texas 7-3. 5-0 victory for Minnesota over Detroit. Bailey Ober beats Alex Faedo.
Next pitch. Big swing and a miss by Devers. Missed with a fastball.
Cubs over Kansas City. That was a 7-3 score. Patrick Wisdom had his 6th for Chicago. Freddie Fermin his 5th for Kansas City. Dodgers over Houston. That was a 6-2 score there in Houston.
Devers grounded out to shortstop back in the second. It's 4-2 Yankees in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody out, nobody on. Left side of the infield shaded towards second, and Rodon to the plate. Swing and a miss again with the fastball, and it's 1-2 to Devers. So those 2 homers given up by Rodon make it 12 homers allowed in his last 7 starts. Next pitch. Low and away. Missed with the slider.
homers for the Dodgers in that game where they beat Houston 6-2. James Outman, his 4th. Gavin Lux, his 6th. And Teoscar Hernandez, number 22. 6-3 Seattle victory over the White Sox.
2-2. Swing and a fly ball into left field. It has some carry looking up his Chisholm, and it's off the monster. And the carry bounces over Chisholm. Devers is going to race around second. He's headed for third. He'll beat the throw. Devers, a triple. And the Red Sox will bring the tying run to the plate.
And that went over, Chisholm says, got too close to the wall. Doesn't play this wall, doesn't know how that is. And people who got here at 5:45, so he can't go out and find what to do with the wall. But you have to know to stay back. If you cannot catch that, you got to get back quickly or it'll go over your head. And he had to wait for Soto to get over there. Now, Matt Blake, who's just returned from paternity leave, out to talk to Carlos Rodon, and another fastball. So it's time to go away from the fastball slider combination and add something else. This consultation on the mound is brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-million. Now, Justin, we've seen this, and how many times has Aaron Boone said to us, you got to stop the slug? I mean, there's a lot of green out there. I know I keep saying it. No, I don't mean the wall either. But everything he does, every time he gives something up, it doesn't have to leave the park.
Yeah, everything here is green, but you're right. Yeah. Carlos Rodon has to reach deeper into his bag of tricks because there are quite a few of them in there. And vary it up. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hit 2 homers last night. He represents the tying run now. It's 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the 4th. Still nobody out. And here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike to O'Neill. And that was the fastball at 96.
And what I mean about the wall, because every place bounces differently, and you have to learn if it's on the top of the wall, where it's going to bounce. Those pass further out.
Next pitch skips in the dirt, a block by Wells.
If it's going to hit the scoreboard part, that is another kind of bounce. And when you learn to play the wall here, you have to learn when to go back. If you're not going to catch it, you have to get back quickly. It'll go back over your head.
That triple was the 5th of the season for Rafael Devers. He's at third. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Came back with a changeup.
And there we go. So now you know what Matt Blake had to say. Final couple more scores. One more score. Angels beat Oakland 8-6. Taylor Ward with a grand slam.
1-2 is popped up. Foul territory on the first base side. Giving it a look is Rice, but it hits the seats. Yankees up 4-2, bottom of the 4th, but the Red Sox threatening big time. Runner at third, and a powerful bat in the batter's box representing the tying run. Nobody out. Middle of the infield for the Yankees is back. Cabrera back behind the bag at third. Rice pulled off the line at first. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Rodon, and he came back with the changeup, Susan.
And the changeup and the cutter have been very good for him. I still don't get why, just because I understand the predictability, does it have to leave the park? Can't you make a mistake and hit a single? You're not answering.
No, gave up a triple to Devers, hey.
It's really odd, isn't it?
They've been burned by the long ball, but Rodon especially. Infield is in. First pitch to Romy Gonzalez is inside. It's tough to explain.
It really is. It's really puzzling. And the infield is ringed in now. They're all on the lip of the grass.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Wild hack by Gonzalez, so he's helping Rodon out there.
And another changeup. Now he's throwing changeups and cutters.
So Rodon, who's now allowed 23 homers in 22 starts, is trying to fight out of this jam. The 1-1. Misses low to Gonzalez. That was another changeup. 2-1. This Yankees rotation, since that June 15th game back here at Fenway, have compiled a 6.09 ERA. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper to shortstop. Volpe checks back at Devers, draws him back to the bag, then throws to first, and it's in time. Another valuable out, 2 away.
And now a curveball. So he's throwing changeups and curveballs since those 2 home runs.
So Devers stays put, 2 away, and here's Danny Jansen. Good location with that curveball. He showed on the replay. Gonzalez just rolled over it. Jansen singled in the third, trying to make a dent in his score in his Boston debut. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Started him off with a fastball at 99. 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the fourth. Runner at third with 2 outs. Infield is back. 0-1. Low in the dirt. Missed with the changeup. This inning started with back-to-back home runs by the Red Sox. Rob Refsnyder and Connor Wong. There's a runner at third now with 2 outs. The pitch way outside. The changeup misses badly to Jansen. Danny Jansen, 28 years of age, 6th big league season. Traded from Toronto to Boston yesterday.
That had to be a shock for him. These guys who have been there their whole careers.
The 2-1, a check swing on a fastball. And the appeal, he went around. Marvin Hudson says Jansen went around. 2-2 now. Alex Cora in disagreement from the Red Sox dugout.
Let's see if we look from our vantage point, too. That's, well, Yankees got lucky on that one.
Here's the 2-2. A check swing on a changeup. They appeal again. Why not go back to the well, right? Hudson says he stayed put. So now the count full here to Jansen. 3-2 with 2 outs. Jansen wiggling that bat with no batting gloves in the box. 3-2. The pitch. Way inside, ball 4. A fastball at 98. Missed badly. And Rodon walks Jansen. Runners at the corners with 2 away for Ceddanne Rafaela. And Rodon was uber efficient over the first 2 innings, but he has thrown a whole lot of pitches here in innings 3 and 4. Through 22 pitches last inning, he's thrown 25 here in the bottom of the fourth. 4-2 Yankees. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And the pitch to the righty, Rafaela, hit foul to the net. And it's starting to rain again here at Fenway. Rodon leans in, gets ready to go. Set above the waist. Now the pitch. And it's low. Wells blocks it in the dirt. The changeup misses.
He's so efficient early on. The second time around, it's gotten much more difficult for him.
Rafaela awaits the pitch. Swung on and tapped foul at home plate. He caught a piece of Austin Wells. So now Rodon ahead 1-2. The Yankees trying to get out of this 4th inning without allowing another run to score. Red Sox have played it 2 here. 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the 4th. Devers at third. Jansen at first. 1-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The tag applied by Wells. The slider fools Rafaela. And Rodon and the Yankees are out of the 4th. But the Red Sox get on the board. They score 2 runs on 3 hits, and they leave a pair. We go to the 5th inning here at Fenway. 4-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois. Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you.
It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Get more at Andy Moore Honda. Take advantage of 3.9% APR financing on a new 2025 Honda HR-V all-wheel drive during the Honda Summer Event. Get more for your money at Andy Moore Honda. Stock number H50034, 48 monthly payments of $22.53 per $1,000 borrowed. Tax, title, license fee, and $245.28 doc fee excluded. On approved credit through HFS. Expires 7/31/24.
This is Austin Wells, and you're listening to the Yankees Radio Network on The Fan, WFAN 1019, and always live on the Odyssey app.
Fifth inning here at Fenway, and it's brought to you by ELEC 825, building our future. Yankees are ahead 4-2, trying to get back-to-back wins here in Boston before heading down to Philadelphia tonight. Oswaldo Cabrera, Yankees number 9 hitter at the plate against Tanner Houck, and the first pitch taken outside for ball 1.
You know, I was looking up to see how many games that Jazz Chisholm has played in center field here, and I see Brian Hoke of MLB did it for me. They were here last year.
Next pitch, low.
And Jazz last year in June, he played 3 games out in center field for the Marlins.
So not a ton of experience.
No, well, we don't know what kind of pregame they do at Miami either. Playing balls off the wall, who knows?
2-0 is low in the dirt.
You know, you're in the American League East, you learn how to play that wall.
He did hit in that series. Had 2 homers.
Here?
Yeah, 3-0. It's in there for a strike to Cabrera.
Anyone, so ahead. I'm sorry. Anyone can strike a match, but few can strike a balance between heat and flavor. Melendez can with the freshest ingredients and best chili peppers. Melendez is now served at Yankee Stadium.
Houck's 3-1. It's hit foul right at home plate. It didn't go far. In fact, Cabrera is able to pick it up and toss to the ball boy himself. So the count full.
Now the full house, or just about full house here on this Sunday night. Not as warm as the last 2 nights.
And it's raining harder here in the top of the 5th. Now the pitch off the outside corner for ball 4. Cabrera draws a leadoff walk. Yankees up 4-2, top of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup with Verdugo. That's the second walk for Tanner Houck tonight.
Verdugo with a small amount of booze, not terribly angry kinds of booze.
Lefty digs in the pitch. And misses outside the slider.
By the way, that was the 5th triple of the year for Devers, and that's his career best, and you got 2 months to go.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball, well struck into left, but right there is Refsnyder, makes the catch right on the edge of the outfield grass next to the warning track. 1 away. And this Boston lineup, they produced a lot of triples. Big reason why is Jarren Duran.
Yep.
He leads baseball with triples, but 5 for Devers. So here's Soto. 0 for 2 tonight, a pair of groundouts. Runner at first with 1 out in the top of the 5th. 4-2 Yankees. And Houck getting ready to go the pitch. And it misses down. A splitter. Low in the zone. Houck has been a little erratic lately as the pitch comes in. And it's low and away. He has at least 3 walks in each of his last 3 starts. This is a pitcher with good command. So far, 2 walks tonight.
Well, it's also this time of the year, guys can get a little tired arm kind of syndrome.
2-0. Outside to Soto, and it's 3-0.
During that long inning, Yoendis Gomez was up, kind of stretching around.
And Rodon threw 29 pitches in the bottom of the fourth. So it's 3-0. The pitch way outside. It's ball 4. 2 walks this inning. 2-1 now for Aaron Judge. Up to second goes Cabrera. Soto with his league-leading 85th walk of the year. And Alex Cora on the phone in the Red Sox dugout.
And somebody's getting up. They're just taking off. They had the tarp on the bullpen mound out in the bullpen. So on the mound there. So someone's getting up now. These guys pitch every day.
Judge ready to go. He's 1 for 2 tonight. RBI single in the first. The pitch. He misses inside to the captain. Started him off with a slider.
And Cam Boozer, the lefty. And the Yanks have hit around a little bit. They've all been hit out there, except Kenley.
Wong goes out to the mound. You talk about being on fumes. 6 of the Boston relievers have pitched on back-to-back days.
Speaking of relievers, the performance last night by Clay Holmes, that's the kind of mentality you have to have when you're a closer to be able to put it away. Aaron Boone talking about that on pregame. If you missed it, that looked like when Clay Holmes is at his best. That's what it looked like. But after that debacle a couple of nights ago, to come back and do that.
The 1-0 to Judge. It's outside. Yeah, that was gut check time for Holmes, and he delivered 2 scoreless innings. Not only that, but the final out recorded by Yoshida, who burned him on Friday. 2-0. Taken for a strike. There's a sinker over the plate. Houck trying to rediscover the strike zone here in the top of the 5th. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Now the pitch. Swinging a fly ball deep into right center field. Moving back is Duran onto the warning track. He will make the catch. He'll turn and throw it back in as Cabrera sprints to third. He'll get there. So a long fly out for Aaron Judge. And now the Yankees have runners at the corners with 2 away for Austin Wells.
And looking at Houck, that was pitch number 81. And they'd like to try and get him through this inning.
Wells has a pair of base hits tonight. Yankees up 4-2 in the top of the 5th. And that was a slider that was a little above the knees against Judge, and he put it the other way. So let's see what the Yankees can do here with 2 outs. Soto's going to break for second, now hold up, and the pitch is in there for a strike.
Okay, Kenley Jansen, Zach Kelly, Brennan Bernardino, Josh Winkowski, Cam Boozer, and Bailey Horn all pitched Friday and Saturday. Just Weissert and Cooper Criswell.
And the Red Sox designated Chase Anderson for assignment.
Yeah.
Anderson took the loss in last night's game. Also designated Reese McGuire. 0-1. Swinging a hard ground ball to second base on one knee's Westbrook. Up to his feet, throws to first. It's in time. And the side is retired. The Yankees put 2 on, but they don't score. No runs, no hits, 2 left. Middle of the 5th at Fenway. 4-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Instacart shopper thoughts.
How do they know exactly when this milk will expire? Does a milk sommelier take a sip and just no? Am I knocking on this melon to check its freshness or because I want to play the bongos? A little of both. Does bagging groceries teach you patience? Yes. Planning? Yep. how to build a cereal box fortress? You have no idea.
Download the Instacart app and we'll overthink shopping for you.
There's no distance too far for the perfect trip.
Hi, checking in for...
Or the perfect table.
Hey, where are you?
Coming! And when you get access to Resi Priority Notify with your Amex Platinum card...
Hey, this looks amazing. I'm so glad you made it.
And travel benefits at fine hotels and resorts booked through Amex Travel, it's worth the trip. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
This is ludicrous.
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, Rodon back out. Let's see where we are pitch count-wise. We're up to 73 for Rodon.
Yeah, that was a taxing fourth inning for the lefty. He threw 29 pitches in that fourth. Yankees have a 4-2 lead as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. You've heard John Sterling talking about Eastchester Jeep in the Bronx and his new Jeep Cherokee. Check out the full line of vehicles at Eastchester Jeep. They're just a fly ball away from Yankee Stadium on Boston Road in the Bronx. First pitch to Jamie Westbrook is a strike. Westbrook, Red Sox number 9 hitter, a righty bat. Rodon struck him out back in the third. The pitch misses low.
And started him off with a curveball and then went to the changeup. You notice how it always looks like it's raining harder when you look through the camera on television? Although looking through the lights, it's raining pretty steadily now.
Probably its hardest of the night. The 1-1. Low. And it's now 2-1.
The Bet365 real-time money line is now minus 160 for the Yankees and plus 130 for the Red Sox, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yankee infield back, 2-1 pitch. Low and inside. And it's 3-1 to the number 9 hitter, Jamie Westbrook, who is 0 for his last 8 and 6 for 38 as a major leaguer. He was called up earlier this year. Pitch. Hit high in the air, right field. It's deep and playable for Alex Verdugo. He settles under it, and he makes the catch. Westbrook retired, 1 away.
Well, I don't think it's hard enough to stop, right? Just...
I'll tell you what, I think this grounds crew probably has the best seat in the respective house around the league.
Are the standing place? They're standing.
Yeah.
They're standing in the tunnel down the first base line, halfway from first to the foul pole.
Here's Jaron Duran, sails this pitch in the air to left field. Juan Soto is under it, and Soto will make the catch, and quickly 2 away.
Well, that's how you get your pitch count back in line. Next pitch will be his 80th, so pretty good.
Well, now we'll deal with Rob Refsnyder, who took him deep last inning. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-2 Yankees in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the pitch to Refsnyder. Called a strike. That was a fastball. A lot of fans here at Fenway sitting in the rain as it intensifies here in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch. Skips in the dirt. That was the changeup. The bleachers remain packed in right field and in center field.
Oh, now it's really coming down. But nobody's leaving.
Nope.
This is New England. This is a Hardy lot.
A ball and a strike. And the pitch. And it's out of the zone. A changeup misses. 2-1. Rodon ready to go. 2-1 pitch. Ripped foul, third base side. Hits the sidewall. The crowd on the third base side rising to its feet, trying to get that foul ball. Anthony Volpe threw it in the stands. You got a lot of people now starting to take cover, headed for the concourse. It looks like the rain keeps picking up. The pitch, swing and a miss there, strike three. That was a changeup from Rodon. Quick 1-2-3 fifth inning for the Yankee left-hander. We go to the sixth here at Fenway Park. 4-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Drive into record-setting summer savings at Toyota of North Austin. Kick off the summer games with competitive deals on our world-class selection. Get 0% APR for 60 months on new 2024 Tundras, or lease the new 2024 Tacoma SR5 for only $299 a month for 36 months. Plus, no payments for 6 months with complimentary maintenance for 2 years. And we'll beat any written CarMax offer by $1,000. 8400 Research Boulevard. Toyota of NorthAustin.com. Call 512-693-9488 for details.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
This is Oswaldo Cabrera, and you are listening to New York Yankees baseball on The Fan.
Top of the sixth inning is brought to you by New York State AFL-CIO, keeping New York State Union strong. We go to the sixth inning at a rainy Fenway Park, and the Yankees are ahead 4-2 here in the rubber game against the Red Sox. Yanks going for 2 in a row and a series win in Boston. Jazz Chisholm steps in for his third plate appearance. The lefty ready to go. The righty Houck to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's a splitter for strike one.
He's got a big, long swing, hasn't he?
Swung on and missed on a lot of sliders and splitters so far. Grounded out to first base in the fourth. Struck out in the first inning. Next pitch. Inside to the lefty.
Now, in case you're wondering, hitting coaches will not just go up to somebody and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. They watch for a while, just see what they've got.
1-1. Chopped on the ground over to first base. Gonzalez is up with it. Flips to a covering Houck. And there's out number one.
It's going to help that James Rowson, who is the Yankees hitting coach now, was the bench coach under Don Mattingly for the years that and Jazz Chisholm was there. So he knows him, so the trust level is probably a lot. But don't you always wonder about that? You know, and hitting coaches will say, no, you don't do a thing for a while.
Yeah, it's a feel-out process, a get-to-know-you period. So here's Gleyber Torres. 1-for-1 with a single pitch inside. Drove in 2 in the first. The Yankees scored 3 runs in the top of the first against Tanner Houck. They scored another run in the fourth. A Ben Rice sacrifice fly. Next pitch, way outside to Torres. And the Red Sox scored a pair of runs, back-to-back solo shots off Rodon over the monster in the fourth inning. Houck behind 2-0 to Torres. The pitch. Swinging a rifle down the right field line, but that hits the seats. And it continues to rain hard.
Yeah, it is raining hard. You can see Gleyber Torres trying to get the rain out of his eyes. Mostly dripping off of the batting helmet.
Yeah. Red Sox infield is back. 2-1 from Houck. Misses low. That was the sinker.
One of the things you see from batting coaches, hitting coaches, almost all of them, most positive people on the team are the hitting coaches.
Yep. 3-1. It's inside. It's ball 4. And Torres works his second walk of the night. That's the 4th allowed by Houck.
And as we've said before, when Gleyber starts getting his walks, and it means he's seeing pitches. Assistant hitting coach Pat Rossler laughing with Jazz Chisholm. Next to him is Aaron Judge.
Judge and Chisholm spending some time together in the dugout. That's not by accident.
No.
Rice pops up the first pitch, right side of the mound. Coming in on the grass is Westbrook. Second baseman puts it away. There's the second out.
And that is not an accident. Aaron Judge is very, very careful and works very hard on making sure everyone who walks through that door is comfortable, or as comfortable as they can be. You're part of it. Not everybody does that, but you know what? And not everybody can do it and have people believe them. But Chisholm's doing all the talking there. That's good. He's got Judge laughing, whatever he's saying.
Here's Anthony Volpe 0 for 2. The pitch. It's inside to the righty. 4-2 Yankees, top of the 6th. Runner at first with 2 away. Volpe's hit well out of the All-Star break. He did go 1 for 5 last night, looking for his first hit tonight. Yankees trying to add to their 2-run lead. 1-0. Low and in.
Baseball season's in full swing, and the Jeep brand is ready for action with the hottest roster yet, offering innovative technology and luxury inside and out. The Jeep 4XE lineup is primed and ready to be this season's heaviest hitters.
Now the 2-0. Off-speed pitch, missed inside. It's 3-0. Houck lacking command here tonight. He's approaching 100 pitches. The pitch. It is in there for a strike. Pumped his sinker on the inside corner.
And Kim Boozer has been up for a whole inning. He's pitching right along with him. He's got to be warmed up by now.
Runner at first with 2 outs. The pitch. Popped him up. Shallow right field. Racing in is O'Neill out on the grass. Westbrook, the second baseman near the foul line, makes the catch in fair ground. And there is out number 3. Side retired as Volpe pops out. No runs. No hits, a runner left. Middle of the 6th in Boston. 4-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Hey, Philly, looking for a ride that's as special as this city? Visit Volkswagen of Springfield, home of the Philly Special. With valuable benefits for all customers, you get our best price up front. So drive with style, knowing that you got one of the best deals in Philly. Or your first 3 payments are on us. Now that's our kind of Philly Special. What are you waiting for? Visit Volkswagen of Springfield on Baltimore Pike or online at VWPhilly.com. Let's present written offer for same model, trim year, and accessories. It's been 48 hours of purchase. Example VIN 1B25 MPE 83RC007925. Stock B1946. Up to $7,500 dealer payment. See dealer for full details. Offer ends 31/24.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
Red Sox coming up to hit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees are in front 4-2 out of rainy Fenway Park. trying to play through the elements. There are a lot of people taking cover underneath the upper level.
And we saw Marvin Hudson, the crew chief, talking to Aaron Boone between innings. We don't obviously know what he said, but
Carlos Rodon going back out to work after a bounce-back fifth inning. Here's Connor Wong, who took him deep over the monster in the fourth. And the pitch bounced foul on the third base side, right over the camera well.
And the drive around the league is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers. Trust your keys with Meineke. Of course, everything again is all final. We'll start an interleague this time.
Pitch is swung on and missed. That's 0-2 to Wong.
Cleveland beat Philadelphia 4-3. Yankees going there for 3 starting tomorrow. Kyle Schwarber, though, did have 2 homers for Philadelphia. Tim Herron beat Jose Alvarado. Manuel Clase save number 33.
No balls and 2 strikes to Wong. Rodon ready to go. Kicks and fires. And it's upstairs.
Atlanta homers by Matt Olson, Orlando Arcia, Austin Riley, and Ramon Laureano as Atlanta all over the Mets 9-2. Dylan Lee gets the win. David Peterson takes the loss.
Here's the 1-2. Low in the dirt.
Milwaukee beats Miami. That was a 6-2 final. Jacob Junis gets the win. Kyle Taylor takes the loss. 4-3 St. Louis over the Nationals. Paul Goldschmidt, his 16th homer of the year.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Connor Wong. The pitch. Swung on and ripped in the air to center field. Coming in and over is Chisholm. Will make the catch. A bit of a circuitous route from Jazz.
He got there.
He did.
Wow.
Puts it away.
5-4, San Francisco beat Colorado. Randy Rodriguez beats Austin Gomer. Camilo Duval has 20 saves. And in 10 innings, Pittsburgh over Arizona as they scored. Pittsburgh scored 4 in the top of the 10th, and Arizona came back with 3 in the bottom of the 10th, almost tied it up again. But
first pitch to Devers is swung on and missed.
Aroldis Chapman gets the win in relief. Justin Martinez takes the loss.
Carlos Rodon saving up all the four-seamers for Rafael Devers. He's getting him to chase, especially high and in on heaters. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Came back with a slider. Good one against the left-hander. Devers hit a triple, a ball off the green monster, and the carom banged too far back in and over Jazz Chisholm for a 3-base hit. 0-2. Low and away to Devers. 4-2 Yankees, bottom of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on.
Since they're not moving, do you think Marvin Hudson just said it's probably not going to get any worse than this? We can play through it probably?
Yeah, play on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him to chase the slider. Out number 2. Strikeout number 7 for Carlos Rodon.
And he really put it together.
Rodon so far recovering from that 4th inning where he threw 29 pitches and gave up 2 runs.
Yeah.
Here's Tyler O'Neill with 2 outs. First pitch to the righty. Swing and a miss. Started him off with a changeup.
And another sellout tonight. All 3 games with the Yankees are sellouts, 36,410. Interesting. Only opening day and all the games against the Yankees have been sellouts.
Pitch bounced weakly to third base. Up with it is Cabrera. Throws on the run to first, and it's in time. Tyler O'Neill retired, and so are the Red Sox here in the 6th. Another 1-2-3 inning for Carlos Rodon. We go to the 7th at Fenway. 4-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Ejerce tu libertad de ahorrar durante el evento Declaración de Ahorros en Maxwell Ford. Ahora mismo, obtén $14,000 en ahorros totales en una nueva Ford F-150 Super Crew o arrenda una nueva Mustang Mach-E Select por solo $399 al mes u obtén financiación del 0% por 60 meses. Además, 2 años mantenimiento de cortesía incluidos, solo en Maxwell Ford y 35 Sur en el Motor Mile. MaxwellFord.com. Llama al 512-571-3859 para detalles.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
Well, that's it for Tanner Houck as Cam Boozer is in a left-handed pitcher. He's 33 innings, 33 games, 35 innings pitched, ERA of 2.57. But at home in the 13 games, we talked about this the other day, he has an ERA at Fenway Park of 1.93. And on the road, an ERA of 3. He's holding right-handers to a 218 average, lefties 255. So lefties actually are hitting better off of the lefty, just reverse splits.
And Boozer,
no runs in his last 15 outings. Wow, 14 1/3 innings.
Working on 3 days straight. We'll face Oswaldo Cabrera to start the 7th, 4-2 Yankees. The pitch in there for a strike, so we've seen Boozer every day this weekend. Rain still coming down here at Fenway. Yankees are up by 2. Looking to take the rubber game here in Boston.
Greg Weissert warming up.
The pitch shows bunt, and it's hit foul right at home plate. Cabrera turning around, hitting righty.
You know, Weissert, one of those guys, he hasn't pitched in a couple of days. He could probably do multiple innings.
Yeah, in this series where Alex Cora has used 13 combined relievers for the first 2 games, Greg Weissert hasn't appeared. Cabrera homered in last night's game. That was the ball that went in and out of the glove of Wilyer Abreu as he went into the seats in right field. 0-2 the count to Oswaldo. Boozer to the plate. And it's upstairs. Cam Boozer, a tall lefty. There's the red long sleeves, has a red glove. And he's ahead 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate. Over his last 9 starts, Cabrera is hitting just under 400. He's caught some fire at the plate, earning more playing time.
And there are so many pitchers now. He's 32 years old. And career minor leaguer. Went to Central Arizona College. So many guys making their debuts late in their career, age-wise.
1-2 hit foul behind home plate. Well, they're showing a shot of Hall of Fame Red Sox radio voice Joe Castiglione. He's wearing a Red Sox jersey. He was throwing out the first pitch before tonight's game.
He threw out the pitch to Alex Cora.
The pitch is upstairs to Cabrera.
His wife Jan and his sons and all his grandkids were there. They all had. Here's a picture of him on ESPN throwing it. They all had Castiglione shirts on. The
2-2. Swinging a fly ball hit into right field, moving toward the line is O'Neill. He'll make the grab, and there's the first out. I was talking with Joe on the field before Friday's game, just catching up, and he was asking, what else do you do? And I told him I broadcast boxing. He goes, the one boxing broadcast I ever did, and I only did it into a tape recorder while I was sitting in the stands. It was Muhammad Ali and Chuck Wepner.
Really?
He lucked out if that was his one and only boxing broadcast.
Wow.
If you don't know Chuck Wepner, as Alex Verdugo stands in, and the first pitch, it's low and away. He was the inspiration for the Rocky story.
Yep.
And that match was the inspiration for Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. I mean, going up against Muhammad Ali. The 1-0. Upstairs to Verdugo. Yankees in front 4-2 in the top of the 7th. He said, I recorded it. It didn't go anywhere live, but it was used years later as places highlighted his work.
I'll bet it is.
The 2-0. Smacked in the air, left center field. It drops in, and it's ticketed for the base of the monster. Verdugo rounding first. He's chugging into second. Here comes the throw. It'll be late as Verdugo stands in with a one-out double.
Well, Aaron Boone had said that Verdugo was trending. That's the word this year that everybody uses, and he really is, and he's getting booed now for that, which is good to his ears, because Verdugo very down and just distressed with his performance, and you can see it turning around. It'd be nice bookends on.
That's the 7th hit of the series for Verdugo. Here's Soto now. Yankees with a runner in scoring position. Juan is 0 for 2 with a walk. And Boozer's pitch misses low to Soto.
That's one of the reasons they didn't want to put Verdugo out of the leadoff spot, because he's been so good there. I think they see Chisholm as like a middle down guy, middle guy. Or at least for now. I don't think they want to move the top of the order.
Not with Verdugo swinging like this. The 1-0. Way outside. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Who's on Deck is brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply at ondeck.com. Two-window the count. Runner at second. And the lefty to the plate. It's low and away to Soto. 3-0. Devers even with the bag at third, a little off the line. Rafaela playing as close to up the middle as he can. The pitch. It is in there for a strike. A pitch right on the outside corner.
Whoa.
Soto was walking to first. He thought it was ball 4. And now he's having his own little conference with Nick Marley.
No, he asked. He said, "Are you sure that was a strike, sir?" Well, we can just saw it from the side, so it looked a little low, which is probably why he started walking to first base.
So it's 3-1 pitch. And it's inside. It's ball 4. Twisted out of the way right there. Second walk of the night for Soto. And Judge will hit with 2 on.
Well, he won't hit against this guy. Because here comes Alex Cora, and he has just made the sign. And this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Paid actors represent actual clients.
After my car crash, the insurance company wasn't fair. My attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $2.5 million.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
I'm Rich Barnes. How much is your case worth? You might be surprised. Call the Barnes firm now and let us help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island. Paid actors represent actual clients.
I was hurt in a car accident. My attorney now at the Barnes firm, they got me $6 million.
My attorney got me $5 million.
My attorney got me $1.4 million.
My attorney's got me $2 million.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you need help after a crash, call us. We will help get you the best result possible. Call the Barnes firm now.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Past results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Evan and Tiki. Afternoons from 2 to 6:30. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
And we're back here, and this call to the bullpen was also brought to you by 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K, to donate your car today. The cheer you hear, they're just putting up the medal count from Paris. The United States now has 12 medals. They're ahead of France and Japan right in back of them.
And the Yankees are ahead here in the run count over the Red Sox. They're up 4-2 in the top of the seventh. And a big part of this game happening right now. Greg Weissert is in. Former Yankee is the third pitcher of the night, used by Alex Cora. And he's going to have to come in and face Aaron Judge with one out and runners at first and second, with the Yankees already up by 2.
Yeah, probably not the matchup he'd want. He hasn't pitched in a couple of days. He is only one of a couple of guys that didn't pitch the last 2 days, though he was warming up right at the end.
Judge is 1 for 3. RBI single in the first. Verdugo at second, Soto at first. And now time is being called. Nick Marley calling time. All right, we're ready to go now.
45 innings for Greg Weissert, ERA of 4.20. He's been in 44 games. Strikes out 24% of the batters he faces.
First pitch is inside the Judge.
Really doesn't walk a lot.
Might make an exception with this one.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think.
Weissert with the 1-0. Way outside. Missed with the sweeper, so he's behind 2-0. Weissert with the Red Sox has a full beard. Remember, he comes set with his back nearly turned to home plate. 2-0. Taken all the way. It's low and in, and it's 3-0.
Greg Weissert and Chris Martin and I, who's also an ex-Yankee, both have beards now. We were discussing the mental aspect of being told you can't grow a beard. So that's why everybody...
3-0's inside to Judge, and it's ball 4.
And we were trying to think if there was anybody that we know who left the Yankees who did not grow a beard, and the only person that I could think of was Robinson Cano, but he did for a while.
Yeah, later grew it, but not right away.
Yeah. When Chris Martin was talking about, well, you know, when they tell you you can't have one.
So the bases are loaded with one out in the top of the 7th. Austin Wells, the hitter. He has 2 hits tonight. And a pitch. Swing and a smack foul third base side. Wells knows Weissert well. Former battery mate in the minors.
Yep.
2 for 3 tonight. A single, a double. He scored twice. Yankees up 4-2, top of the 7th. Weissert to the plate. Swing and a fly ball deep into left field. Near the corner is Ref Snyder on the warning track. He reaches up and he makes the catch in the corner. Tagging from third is Verdugo. He'll slide across home plate. He'll score another run. Sacrifice fly for Austin Wells, and it's 5-2 Yankees.
And a big at-bat for Wells right there. Another extra run. He just got it off the end of the bat, but got it up in the air enough.
So another RBI for Wells. And here's Jazz Chisholm with runners at first and second. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Yanks ahead 5-2. Chisholm with a chance to widen this lead for the Yankees. The lefty 0 for 3 in his Yankee debut. Here's the pitch. And it's on the outside corner for strike 1. Soto off with a lead at second. Judge on at first, not being held on by Gonzalez. And the righty Weissert ready to go. 0-1 pitch. Down and into Chisholm. It is still raining here. It's lined up a little bit.
It is. And it's definitely raining. You see the slickers?
Yeah.
Lots of slickers with the hood on, with the bright red.
A ball and a strike. Next pitch. Swing and a bouncer to first base. Up with it is Gonzalez. He'll take it himself to the bag, and the side is retired. But the Yankees get another run. They do it on 1 hit. They leave 2. Middle of the 7th. Time to get up and stretch at Fenway. It's 5-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Jake from
State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Well, Carlos Rodon back on for the bottom of the 7th as the Yankees have a 5-2 lead here. One of the things that they've been able to do, and was looking just at Verdugo's numbers, and Verdugo, 13 for 41. So that's 337 that he has hit in this series. Everybody else is hitting 228. But we always talk about the 2-out hits, 2-out RBIs win you games. That's been Gleyber Torres in these 2 games. 2-out RBIs, Wells with the big sac flies, and of course Verdugo.
And Rodon deals the first pitch to Romy Gonzalez. It's hit foul.
You know, Soto and Judge are going to be Soto and Judge, but they're only 2 people. And everybody else is doing important things. Verdugo, as big as anybody in this lineup in the last few days, and what Gleyber and Wells have done.
Yeah, it's about whether this lineup outside of Soto and Judge, as the pitch comes in and it's swung on and missed, can extend innings and at-bats. If you have 2 outs or 2 strikes on you, can you expose the opposing pitching staff? And conversely, for Yankee pitchers lately, can you close out the inning?
Right.
The pitch. It's down to Gonzalez, 1-2.
Jake Cousins is now warming up. We're at 98 pitches here for Carlos Rodon.
It's pitched into the 7th inning for the 2nd straight outing. The pitch low to Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Ground out to shortstop, fly out to center field. The 7th inning stretch is sponsored by Adelphi University, top-ranked undergraduate and graduate programs for students of all ages. Yankees are going for 2 in a row and a series win here at Fenway. Now the 2-2 misses low, and after being ahead 0-2, it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. I beg your pardon, 3-2.
And they're talking about that. I see they just posted a graphic on ESPN, 24 swings and misses. That's when Carlos Rodon is getting those swings and misses. That's what was missing early in the season.
Payoff. Hit foul behind home plate. He recovered nicely from a long, laborious 4th inning. Let's see if he can get to the finish line, though, of his outing. Going for back-to-back wins for the first time since June 5th and 10th. Now the 3-2. Swing and a fly ball, center field. Right there is Chisholm, and he'll make the catch.
That was Romy Gonzalez, who was mic'd up during one of these innings, and evidently said, I guess they asked him what's it like when Aaron Boone is coming down the line. He said, you can hear him coming. It's like a big horse coming at you. You can hear the clomp, 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 I guess.
That's a thoroughbred.
Well, indeed.
Here's Danny Jansen. First pitch in there for a strike.
Indeed he is.
Yankees up 5-2, bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, 24 swings and misses, 8 of them on the changeup.
Make it number 9. Changeup, swung on and missed by Jansen.
And then, wouldn't you say that is what was missing early in the year?
Yes.
There's no swings and misses.
Rodon ahead 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a liner down the left field line. It drops in. Soto does a great job to cut it off. Sharp turn by Jansen at first, but it'll be thrown back in, and Jansen will be limited to a single.
All right, that should be, that's 105 pitches. And that will be it. And a very successful night so far for Carlos Rodon, you'd have to say, and as he makes the sign to the bullpen, and Jake Cousins will be coming in. We'll be back after this on the WFAN New York Yankees Radio Network.
Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. You'll get a maximum tax deduction and a vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, the new pitcher is the hard-throwing Jake Cousins. He's come in. I'm looking at Rodon still talking. He always gets I kind of like that, Fire. He gets upset when they're coming to. He wants to finish things. You like that mentality?
You want a pitcher who's going to sprint through the finish line.
Yeah.
So Jake Cousins coming on here. Yankees are ahead 5-2 in the bottom of the seventh inning, and Cousins is climbing up, or actually just getting deeper inside the circle of trust here out of the bullpen. He'll face Ceddanne Rafaela, who he struck out last night. Gets ahead of hitters, and he faces the righty here. The pitch, it's in there for a strike. Rafaela 0 for 2 tonight. Yankees trying to pick up their first series win of the season over Boston. 0-1. Curveball smacked softly in the air into right field. It's a base hit. Turning around second is Jansen, heading for third. Here's Verdugo's throw. High jump from Cabrera, and Jansen safe at third. A more accurate throw may have gotten Jansen, but he's over at third base. A single by Rafaela, and now the tying run will come to the plate for the Red Sox.
And it was a little high, and Cabrera had to jump to get it. But he made that catch. If he misses that goes into the dugout, and there's another run scored.
And that was a soft serve into right field for Rafaela.
It was a really nice stop there by Oswaldo Cabrera.
I think if the throw was a little more accurate, they may have had a play at third.
Well, now Dom Smith is going to pinch hit here. So they brought in the righty Cousins.
Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. Yankees needed 8 more outs here. Up 5-2. And Dom Smith will come up to hit. The lefty for the Red Sox coming off the bench.
And Matt Blake out to talk to Jake Cousins. Matt Blake back from paternity leave after he and his wife had their first baby, a little girl, named Georgie. They introduced Georgie to the dog today.
That's a big step.
It is a big step. I don't think she knew what to make of her.
So Smith will hit here. He's a .229 hitter in 68 games. He's received 200 at-bats. Filling in for Tristan Casas, 5 homers and 30 RBIs.
And Cousins has faced Dom Smith once. Not a big sample size, obviously, but struck him out.
So, big moment for Cousins to rise up here and pick up a big out.
Mentioned Tristan Casas, who's about to go out on a rehab. So that's a big addition for him if he can get healthy. Tristan Casas at first base.
Runners at the corners for Boston, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fooled Smith on a slider. 5-2 Yankees.
Caleb Ferguson warming up in the pen.
Cabrera off the line at third. Volpe inched toward the second base bag. And a chant of "Let's Go Red Sox" breaking out in the slickered crowd. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. There's a sinker from Cousins. It was a good pitch. The crowd still in their seats, braving the elements, still raining lightly here at Fenway.
And there was no reason to stop this.
Cousins ready, ahead 0-2. And here's the pitch. Way outside. And skipped in the dirt as well.
Really good stop there by Austin Wells. You can tell it's good news because the cover is still on the tarp.
Man, that buys the grounds crew some extra seconds. And if you don't think that matters when the rain is falling hard over a baseball field, well, you're mistaken. Time is everything.
And if someone would have taken it off between innings if they thought something worse was coming. So I think what Dave Mello, the ground crew, had said to Marvin Hudson was, it's not going to get worse than this.
1-2 to Smith. And it is in there, called strike 3. A sinker freezing Smith. Big strikeout for Cousins, 2 away.
And he's that 95-mile-an-hour sinking fastball by Jake Cousins. And even he will tell you the injuries that he said, he's got good stuff. They liked him in spring training, then off and on injuries.
So Cousins not out of the woods just yet. Jarren Duran, the All-Star Game MVP, coming to the plate. 5-2 Yankees lead at bottom of the 7th. Duran's the tying run for Boston. Jansen's at third. Raphael is at first.
And 0-for-3 with a strikeout tonight.
First pitch to the lefty. It is in there for a strike. A slider from Cousins.
And sinker slider for Cousins. And that's slider into a sweeper sometime.
Cabrera remains even with the bag at third, well off the line. And Volpe closing in toward the second base bag. Now the pitch. Hit foul behind home plate. And Cousins is ahead 0-2 on Duran. Can the Yankees hold off Boston here in the 7th? Red Sox threatening. They picked up a pair of hits. And they have runners at the corners. And now Cousins takes a handful of rosin. And plays with the bill of his cap. Steps back out on the rubber. As he's ready to fire an 0-2 pitch to Jarren Duran with 2 outs. Runners take their leads. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. John Tumpane punches out Duran from third base. A big strikeout on a slider for Jake Cousins. And the Yankees get out of the jam in the 7th. No runs for the Red Sox on 2 hits, and they leave 2. We go to the 8th, and it's 5-2 Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning!
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's the dog days of summer. Baseball is in full swing. And unfortunately, so is your work schedule. Stay connected to your local team, even while you're working hard, with your favorite station on Odyssey.com. Get the best in local sports talk, listen live, or jump back to what you missed with Rewind. It's all here, all just a few clicks away. And I'll tell you something, it makes the workday go that much faster. Listen at work. Visit Odyssey.com today to get started.
This is Luke Weaver, and you're listening to the Yankees Radio Network on The Fan, WFAN 1019, and always live on the Odyssey app.
Well, a couple of changes for the Red Sox. Dom Smith, of course, stays at first base. That'll move Romy Gonzalez to second to play. And, looking for so many solutions for what ails the Yankee bullpen. And Justin, I think that Jake Cousins is one of the solutions there. And no matter what happens and who else they get, he's been terrific since they put him in a regular role.
There have been a lot of those following the Yankees clamoring for strikeout stuff out of the bullpen. You may have it with Jake Cousins. And here's Gleyber Torres as we start the 8th inning. First pitch, a strike. 5-2 Yankees. They lead it.
The 8th inning is sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika. So you're looking for solutions? That's a keeper, looks like to me.
Next pitch. Swung on, rolled back up the middle to the right of second base. Gonzalez bobbles the ball, picks it back up, fires to first, and it's not in time. Torres beats it out. Looks like it could be an error on Roby Gonzalez.
Well, they haven't put anything up that should be an error. It was a ground ball to second base.
Yeah.
E4.
That was quick. Okay.
Yep.
So an error on Gonzalez, his second error of the season. And Gleyber reaches for the 4th time tonight. He drove in 2 in the first, walked twice as well.
Well, if we're talking about trending, as the Yankees always, that's the word this year. Gleyber's trending up.
There's Ben Rice, 0 for 2, hit a sac fly back in the 4th. Yankees ahead by 3. Top of the 8th inning. Weissert ready, deals to the lefty. And it's off the outside corner. I'll give you the final line on Carlos Rodon tonight. 6 in the 3rd innings. He gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 7. He did allow a pair of homers, but they were of the solo variety. Back-to-back homers in the 4th. The pitch. In there for a strike. It was a slider. Rodon, I think what stands out the most is the fact that he did bounce back nicely after that 2-run 4th inning where he threw a lot of pitches. Pitch, swing and a miss by Rice on a changeup. And then there could have been further damage, but he buckled down, struck out Rafaela, and then proceeded to retire 8 in a row before allowing the single to Danny Jansen. That knocked him out of the game. 1-2. Off the outside corner. A sweeper misses. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything, everywhere. Yankees scored 3 in the first. Highlighted by that 2-run single from Torres. 2-2. Swinging a rifle into left center field. It's dropping quickly, and it'll bounce off the monster in left center. Duran will play it off the carom. Stopping at third is Torres, and over at second base is Ben Rice as he pounds a pitch from Greg Weissert. Yankees have runners at second and third with nobody out.
And you also can see one of the things about Rice that we're also seeing, he can run. Didn't try and do too much, didn't try and pull, just went with it.
And that was a sweeper. So Rice connecting. A hard pitch. And the Red Sox bring in the infield for Anthony Volpe. Looking to get in the hit column tonight. He's 0 for 3. Yanks in front 5-2, top of the 8th. Trying to add to their lead. The pitch. Swinging a shot foul, first base side.
And really pulled in, and first baseman Smith. Now he's backing up a little bit, but way in on the grass.
It looks like we could downgrade the rain to mist. It's misting now.
No, I see rain.
Oh, okay. I'm looking on to the right side. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off to the right side. I'm looking to the right. You're looking to the left. And look, before my eyes, it looks like it's picking up.
Well, see, this light stanchion is closer. So and besides, it's now starting to drip off of the windows.
We don't even have our slickers on.
No, and I packed my umbrella like a jerk.
0-2. It's outside.
I never pack I'm always the only one that ever has an umbrella.
I wasn't expecting rain tonight.
No, I didn't look.
We had a beautiful weekend of weather up until about, the half hour leading up to first pitch?
Right, like at 6:30, I looked at my app.
1-2. Swung on, bounce, foul, just foul over the third base bag. Wow.
He missed a double in the corner by 5 inches. Little grin on his face. Devers says exactly the same thing. Come on, 5 inches.
So it's a ball and 2 strikes to Volpe. Yankees up 5-2, top of the 8th. At third is Torres. At second is Rice. Nobody out. Infield is in for Boston. And Weissert ready. Delivers. Swinging a chopper off the mound, off Weissert to the right of the hill. Weissert picks it up, throws to first. It's in time. Runners stay put. So Volpe grounds out. Weissert looks to be okay. That came off the bat at 100 miles an hour.
Boy, and he's not, everybody, the shortstop Raphael and Devers are over to see if he's okay, as also Alex Corin, the trainer, kind of standing by the dugout. Is he okay? Tough New Yorker. He's not coming out of there.
Yeah. So Weissert's okay. And the batter will be Oswaldo Cabrera. See it again on the replay.
Okay. Hit him right in the lower part of his glute, I think. He'd say if that's a good place to hit.
Still 2 on, 1 out. Infield is in. The pitch tipped foul right at home plate by Cabrera. Oswaldo is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Yankees in front 5-2, top of the 8th, trying to pad their lead. Look, no lead is safe here at Fenway late.
A lot of let's go Yankee chants here.
The pitch. He misses low to Cabrera. And the rain's picking up even more now. Weissert shakes off Wong and now has his sign. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside to Cabrera. That was a changeup by Weissert.
Changeup missing, and he's not trying to hit middle. He's trying to stay in the corner. It's hard to pitch like that.
Torres reached on an error. He's at third. Rice doubled. He's at second. And the pitch hit in the air. Deep right field. Moving back is O'Neill near the warning track. And it bounces onto the track and into the Red Sox bullpen. It's going to be a grounds rule double. Torres will score from third. Rice comes in to follow. On at second with a grounds rule double. And 2 RBIs is Oswaldo Cabrera. Yanks add to their lead. It's 7-2 in the 8th.
And we're looking again at the bottom of this order. You got Rice with the sac fly and leading off with the double today. And Cabrera, who really has started to hit in the last few weeks. Whole bottom of the order has really started to pick it up. And that's fastball. That came back over the middle of the plate. He was trying to get it outside and had backdoor it, and it came right into his sweet spot. He didn't miss a home run by much. Bounced in front of the bullpen and in.
Well, here's Verdugo, and the first pitch he sees is in there for a strike. And O'Neill had to travel a long way from straightaway right field. He couldn't get there in time.
Well, actually split Duran and O'Neill.
Now the pitch. In there for a strike.
So Oswaldo Cabrera getting so good at insurance runs, and this bottom of the order has really helped.
7-2 Yankees, top of the 8th inning. Now the pitch. A check swing by Verdugo. He stayed back. Alex has a pair of hits tonight. Scored 2 runs as well.
So after tonight's game, the Yankees will go to Philadelphia. And the 3 pitchers they have waiting for them, Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, and Christopher Sanchez. And that'll be Heel, Cole, and Cortez.
1-2. Hit foul.
Ooh.
Right at home plate. Went off the right leg, the foot of Verdugo, and he's hobbling around.
And he went down. You know, he's just starting. He doesn't want to come out again. He just started to get his swing back. Let's see where that hit. And he's waving Aaron Boone and the trainer back. Ooh, right off the ankle. Is that where that was? Yeah, right off the instep and the ankle. And Timmy Lentich, the head trainer, is out. They're running out to talk to him. And Boone is there.
Verdugo was waving Boone and Lentich off, and Aaron said, "No, let's take time. Let's take time here."
Alex Verdugo, 7 for 14, 3 doubles, RBIs, and 5 runs scored in this series.
The Yankees offense back here at Fenway Park. They've scored at least 7 runs in each of the 3 games this weekend.
And Cooper Criswell is now warming up for the Red Sox.
One and 2 the count to Verdugo. Runner at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3. A changeup from Weissert. And there's 2 away.
What a series he has had here.
Now the question is, can Verdugo carry it over into Philadelphia? Can the offense as a whole carry it over?
Offense.
A lot of good things have happened this weekend.
They have, but Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, and Christopher Sanchez aren't on this team.
Here's Soto, batting lefty. 2 walks tonight. The pitch is fouled back behind home plate. And we know that. That's why the Phillies have the best record in baseball.
At
least one of the reasons.
They're not playing all that well.
No, they're not. They've lost 7 of 10.
It's a good time to be there.
Cleveland emerging as a real heavy hitter. 0-1. And it's in there for a strike. They handled Baltimore. They handled Philadelphia.
They've handled everybody.
Yeah.
They really might be for real. Everybody said, maybe not.
And the Yankees are going to see them next weekend. 0-2. Swing and a bouncer to third base. Off the glove of Devers. It rolls into left field. Cabrera is going to stop at third, and Soto will reach. And that should be an error on Devers. He played it to the side.
Wow. It is indeed. I know it was 100 miles an hour, but that's basically a ground ball to third base that he should have. He should have gotten in front of that ball. He tried to play it, as Justin said, on the side. And here comes Andrew Bailey out to talk to Greg Weissert.
So that's the second error of the inning for the Red Sox infield. Yankees made them pay for the first. It resulted into a run. And it also now, Susan, prolongs this inning and brings up Aaron Judge with 2 on.
Well, he should have been out of this inning before you got an error by the second baseman. Now you got an error by the third baseman. And you sure don't want to go to the bullpen right now. And what do you want to do with Judge?
Judge was the first batter that Weissert faced back in the 7th. He walked him. 7-2 Yankees, top of the 8th. Yankees have runners at the corners with 2 away. And Judge smirking at Weissert. Aaron 1 for 3 tonight. RBI single in the first inning. Yankees jumped on Houck with a 3-run first. And Weiser, he comes set, deals the first pitch. It is outside to Judge. A sweeper misses. And all this crowd right now has is the wave, Susan.
Yeah. Yeah. Two places I never thought I'd see the wave. Yankee Stadium and Fenway Park.
1-0. Low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, wow. They do it so well here at Fenway. It's extending into the monster seats. Infield is back. Aside from Smith, he's holding the runner on at first. The pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
Well, I guess they figure 7-2.
It's not late and close. The pitch misses low.
Well, see, it's a conundrum because you don't want to put it anywhere near the middle of the plate. So you're trying to do straight stuff, no backdooring because you can miss, and if it misses over the middle, it's in the monster seats. We've seen that.
It is 3-1 to Judge. Here's the pitch. And it's low and in for ball 4. So Judge walks for the second time tonight, and the bases are loaded. And Austin Wells is the beneficiary here. Wells, the 8th batter of the inning. 7-2 Yankees, top of the 8th. 2 runs in, bags full with 2 outs. And the pitch hit foul to the net. Wells tonight with a pair of hits. He scored twice. Drove a run in last inning. Yankees are trying to climb back to 17 games above 500. Weiser to the plate, and it's low and in. Cabrera at third, Soto at second, Judge is at first. Only Cabrera reached with a base hit. Now the Yankee fans here starting a Let's Go Yankee chant. The 1-1. Hit in the air, down the left field line, into the seats. A foul ball.
Way in the back and in the upper deck. Those are party suites up there, way up. Going out towards the light stanchions. Yoendris Gomez is now starting to work in the Yankee pen.
Weiser ready, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He gets Wells to chase the changeup. There's the third outside retired. Yankees do score 2 more runs. Big insurance runs here. They do it on 2 hits. There are 2 errors, bases left loaded. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Fenway Park. 7-2 Yanks on WFAN, Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's Closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Red Sox coming up to hit here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees in front 7-2 as they look to take the rubber game here in Boston in a defensive substitution as DJ LeMahieu will come on to play first base. And he replaces Ben Rice, batting 7th. So LeMahieu at first, and Yankees shoring up their defense up 5. Jake Cousins, who had the big strikeout of Dominic Smith and then Jarren Duran in the 7th, works the 8th here. It's Rob Refsnyder at the plate. The first pitch is hit foul behind home plate. Refsnyder and Connor Wong, the batter on deck. They hit back-to-back home runs in the 4th. Only offense for Boston tonight. Carlos Rodon went 6 1/3. Cousins' pitch popped up right side of the infield. LeMahieu right near first base makes the catch in fair ground in front of the bag, and there's one away. After the game, stay tuned for the postgame show. It's presented by Verizon, the network that New York City relies on. The Yankees will travel to Philadelphia. They'll play the Phillies tomorrow night to open up a 3-game set. 2 night games on Monday and Tuesday. An afternoon contest on Wednesday. And an off day on Thursday. Wong is in, and the first pitch to the righty is a strike. And then they return home, and they'll be there for a while. 9-game homestand. It's against Cleveland, the Angels, and then Texas. Wong hit out his 10th homer in the 4th. Cousins ready, the pitch. Way outside. Missed with the slider. And that gives him 10 homers for the year, and that is a career high for Connor Wong. He's the last piece remaining from the Mookie Betts trade. Now the pitch. Low and away. One of the other pieces in the Yankee dugout. Another one stashed in AAA. And Jeter Downs.
Yep.
The 2-1 from Cousins. And it is in there for a strike, a sinker at 95. There's a lefty warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Way outside to Wong. I believe that's Caleb Ferguson.
I'm trying to get him into a game for a while. He's been up twice already.
He pitched last night. He only threw 12 pitches. Yep. And Carlos Rodon gave the Yankees exactly what they needed, and that was length. 6 1/3 innings tonight. 3-2. Swing and a bouncer, left side of the infield. The shortstop, Volpe, up with it, throws to first. It's in time, 2 away. Clean grab by the Gold Glover, and Rafael Devers will hit.
And that'll be it. And that here comes Aaron Boone. And he made the signal to the bullpen, so we will step out. And we'll be back after this. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE and Wrangler 4xE are primed and ready to be this season's heaviest hitters. The Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xE is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid, with 3 different driving modes. It's the same legendary capability you love, electrified. And now, well-qualified current FCA lessees get an ultra-low mileage lease on select 2024 Jeep Wrangler Willys 4xE models in dealer stock for $399 a month for 36 months with $4,229 due at signing. Tax, tax. Title, license extra. No security deposit required. Based on 2022 Seed-wide Q4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. On oldest 20% 49C tagged inventory of 2024 Jeep Wrangler Willys 4xe models in dealer stock, while dealer stock lasts. Call 1-888-925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered at least 30 days prior to lease. Extra charge for miles over 22,500. Includes 7,500 EV cap cost reduction. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 7/31. Jeep is a registered trademark.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
Shut the front door.
winning.
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, the new pitcher is Caleb Ferguson.
Ferguson, the lefty, will face Devers, the lefty. 7-2 Yankees in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Yankees have pulled away a little bit with 2 big insurance runs driven in by Oswaldo Cabrera in the top of the 8th.
And Rodon gave him, as you said, just what he needed, 105 pitches, too. So he saved the bullpen, had that one little blip in the 3rd inning, and that was it.
Here's Devers. Tripled in the 4th, his only hit tonight.
Inning? Whichever inning.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, left center field. It'll drop in for a base hit. And Devers with a multi-hit performance here on Sunday night against the Yankees.
And it's against lefties, and that's why this guy, you bring in a lefty to face Devers. It doesn't usually work.
Well, here's a righty in Tyler O'Neill.
Ferguson in 41 games, ERA of 5.34 in 32 innings. Major league average on walks is 10%. His is 8%. His is 10.
O'Neill 0 for 3 tonight. And Ferguson to the plate. Pitches in there for a strike. Caught the corner. So can Ferguson get this final out here in the 8th?
And the 8th inning is sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go on a slider. O'Neill with a big night yesterday. 3 hits, 2 homers. But he's quiet tonight. Red Sox have dropped 6 of 8 since the All-Star break. And the pitch, low and away. The Yankees are trying to win 2 in a row for just the 2nd time this month. These 2 teams struggling a bit, but in good positioning because no one's pulling away in the division.
Well, the Yankees tried to hope to stay with Baltimore. They won this afternoon.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a cutter, and the inning is over. Ferguson strikes out O'Neill, and we will go to the 9th inning. Yankees are ahead 7-2 here at Fenway on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The hottest savings event of the summer is in full swing at Ira Ford Saco during the Ira Thought Summer Sales Drive. Right now, save $10,000 off MSRP on a new 2024 Ford F-150 or finance at 3.9% or save $5,015 off MSRP on a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport or finance at 5.9%. Get same-day pickup and delivery at our 5-star customer index service store or book online at iwerfordsaco.com. Call 952-222-8362 for full offer details.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Brett Boone from the Brett Boone Podcast. The MLB trade deadline is just around the corner, and you don't want to miss a minute of action. Join me as we break down the biggest moves, analyze the impact on our favorite teams, and bring you insights from my fellow All-Star and Hall of Fame friends that you can't get anywhere else. The moves that are made this week are the ones that shape October. Get ready for the drama, the deals, and the discussions. Follow and listen to the Brett Boone Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, the final pitcher out there is Cooper Criswell. He is actually a starter, 14 games, 65 innings, ERA of a little over 4 against the Yankees. He started one game, 2 earned runs in 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. He has a sweeper, a sinker, a changeup, and a cutter. And one of the things that you'll see about Cooper Criswell, he's got the second fastest pitch tempo with the bases empty of any pitcher. Only Brett Suter is faster at 11.1. Brett Suter, he's sometimes.
First pitch to Chisholm's in there for a strike.
You know how some of them wait till 8 seconds, 7 seconds? Not this guy. Just get the ball. I don't care if it gets down to 8, 6.
Here's the pitch. What was on the clock? The pitch
10,
is low.
10. Only Brett Suter is faster.
It's a perfect guy for the 9th inning and a 5-run game.
Yes, it is.
7-2 Yankees. They lead it in the top of the 9th. The batter is Jazz Chisholm. The pitch. Swinging a roller right side of the infield. Diving stop Gonzalez from the outfield grass. Throws to first. It's offline, and it's a base hit. The first for Chisholm as a Yankee. So Chisholm gets in the hit column. And the offense with a productive weekend here in Boston.
Well, you want to get that first one. And I can relax.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be going to a familiar park tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, yeah. National League East. Played there a lot.
Here's Torres. Pitch smacked foul behind home plate. 7-2 Yankees, top of the 9th. Next pitch. Again hit foul, first base side.
And Criswell fell. It's been raining. They've never covered that mound. He's trying to. How tall do you think he is? He's a big guy.
Yeah, Criswell.
Yeah, that might be. Got a longer stride. Doesn't he look tall to you?
He does. Tall and lanky. He's 6'6".
Well, that's tall and lanky.
Oh, with 2 on the clock, Criswell take it forever, and he throws the pitches outside.
Well, he almost fell down. So he had to. Brett Suter, who's now with Milwaukee, does that too. He doesn't. Usually they wait, so he gets a lot of.
Here's the pitch, and again hit foul on the first base side.
It messes with the timing of the batters because the batters don't have to be in there and set till 8. You have to be looking at the pitcher.
Criswell ready. The pitch. Inside to Torres. This is Criswell's first action this weekend in this series. Yankees put up a 3 spot in the top of the first against Tanner Houck. They scored another in the 4th. Next pitch. Reach for and skied in the air down the right field line. Racing over is O'Neill, still coming on in foul territory, and he runs out of room. The ball bounces into the stands. So a foul ball. It remains 2-2. Red Sox committed 3 errors in this game. It led to runs scoring twice.
They just got the ball for Jazz Chisholm as he's taking his first hit as a Yankee.
Nice.
Yep.
2-2. Wide lead for Chisholm. And a long pause. And time is called by Torres.
Well, so Torres is having none of this quick pitch stuff.
Cooper Criswell, 28 years of age. Where's number 64? Pitch. Runner goes. Pitch grounded over toward third. On the backhand is Devers. Only plays to first. Throws there. And it's in time. Jazz Chisholm just went over second base and was down. He was off his feet. And Chisholm had to dive back to second base, and he is in pain. And here comes the training staff. I thought he was just taking his time lying there because he overran second.
No, I think he hit his chin on the bag. He slid, and he's holding on to his chin. He either got it on the dirt, Did he slide into the base? And they're looking at his jaw. Tim Lentich is, they're feeling around the jaw. I think he hit, let's see if we can see this again. He slid in this. See, this is what happens when you play in the rain, and it got all muddy. He overslid it. And now, when he goes back, I think he's okay there. He lands on his shoulder. Now, he's to go back and sort of slide into the base with his face. Well, this would be a killer.
He's being helped to his feet now.
Yeah, I'm staying in. Holy moly. Yep. Gonzalez asked him if he's okay. If they were feeling the jaw, I think it had something to do with the jaw and the bag. See, he slips. He turned his right ankle over. I first thought it was the ankle.
But his head ran into the left shoulder of Gonzalez while he was turning on the second base bag.
Oh, brother.
He's staying in here. He's leading off second. Here's DJ LeMahieu. First pitch to him at his first plate appearance is low and away.
No, that's not what you want to see when you trade for someone lying on the ground in his first game.
Well, Chisholm's going to break for third. No one's covering, and Chisholm sliding in smoothly at third base. There's a stolen bag for Chisholm.
All right, there's his first Yankee stolen base.
Devers was playing way off the line, and Chisholm took advantage.
He just saw it, and he went. Quick slide, quick pop-up.
Now the pitch. Swing and a fly ball deep into right field. O'Neill turning. He's under it. He'll make the catch. And now tagging from third is Chisholm. And he'll score a run. He'll be able to trot in from third base. Sacrifice fly, DJ LeMahieu. Yankees go up 8-2. And that run manufactured all by Chisholm.
And the Yankee fans down there, standing ovation for Mr. Chisholm coming down. It's an eventful night. High fives from everywhere. Now he turned him a high five, DJ.
Volpe takes a look at strike one. 8-2 Yankees, top of the ninth inning. Well, you're productive in your first game. Good way to endear yourself to new teammates. Pitch is low and away. And I think the jaw is okay. Chisholm's all smiles in the dugout. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground through the shortstop position into left field. It is a base hit for Volpe. He connects with his first hit of the night. Anthony 1 for 5. And again, a great breakout weekend for this Yankee offense. Go figure, every hitter except Juan Soto with a hit tonight. That was in the starting lineup. Here's Cabrera. 2 outs, runner at first. The pitch. It's outside. Oswaldo cashed in with a big 2-run double in the 8th inning. And at that point, he made it a 7-2 ball game. Pitch. Cracked foul, third base side, out of play. And now Criswell to the plate. And again, hit foul the third base side. If it is still raining, it's raining very lightly. The 1-2. High and away. A cutter misses to Cabrera. And the 20th pitch of the inning coming up here from Cooper Criswell. Yankees ahead by 6 in the top of the 9th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the sweeper. And the side is retired. The Yankees get another run. They do it with Jazz Chisholm wheeling around the diamond. And a sac fly from DJ LeMahieu. They do leave a runner. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th here at Fenway Park. And it's the Yankees 8, the Red Sox 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
Shut the front door.
winning.
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Those dreaded days of forgetting to cancel your free trials are over. With the Experian app, you'll save money and time by having them cancel your unwanted subscriptions for you. It's like a personal assistant helping you manage all your subscriptions. Download the Experian app to get started today. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. $270 per year average estimated savings with 1+ cancellation. Paid membership with connected payment accounts required. See Experian.com for details.
This is it. Shop the Lowe's closeout event to get up to 70% off select major appliances for your home. Plus, get up to 60% off select patio furniture and accessories for your outdoor spaces. So hurry into your local store today because these deals are too good to last. Shop them now before they're gone because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8/7 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's on to the 9th inning here in Boston in the bottom of the 9th. Yankees are ahead 8-2, trying to pick up the final 3 outs and close the show here at Fenway. Yankees with a 6-run lead, and they scored 4 of those runs, 4 of their 8 runs from the 7th inning on. Good sign here as this offense has collected 8 runs on 10 hits, so double-digit hit totals in all 3 games this weekend. And at least 7 runs scored in all 3 games. Caleb Ferguson back on. Romy Gonzalez, the hitter. The righty hitless tonight. The pitch in there for a strike. So Ferguson will try and get the final 3 outs. Came on in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankee infield is back, and the pitch misses low with a slurve. Again, tomorrow night, the series opener at Citizens Bank Ballpark in Philadelphia. Luis Gil and Zach Wheeler, good pitching matchup. A 6:40 first pitch, 1-1. Swing and a foul ball onto the first base side. Well out of play. The Yankees scored 3 runs in the top of the first inning against the All-Star Tanner Houck. And Carlos Rodon pitched 6 1/3 effective innings, gave up just 2 runs and struck out 7 tonight. Here's the 1-2. It's low and in to Gonzalez, who moved from first base to second base back in the 7th inning. Those 10 hits spread out up and down the lineup for the Yankees. 2-2. It's off the outside corner. Ferguson misses. And it's 3-2 to Romy Gonzalez. Now the lefty ready to go with that high set. Here's the pitch. And it's inside for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Romy Gonzalez. In between the innings, Jazz Chisholm out in center field, again making his Yankee debut. threw a ball into the stands after he completed their warm-up tosses in the outfield. He's connecting with a lot of Yankee fans here in his first game. He was fist-bumping some Yankee fans near home plate. The pitch is bounced on the ground over to third. Cabrera up with it, goes to second, and they get the out there. That was a bang-bang play at second. The throw coming in ahead of the slide of Gonzalez. So he's out at second. Danny Jansen is going to be at first after he hit that bouncer to third. And now the batter will be Cedon Rafaela. So a runner at first, one away, bottom of the ninth inning. 8-2 Yankees. And Rafaela, a righty. He's ready to go. So's Ferguson, the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Jazz Chisholm arriving to the ballpark just before 6 o'clock. Into the lineup, wearing number 13 for his debut. And the pitch is tapped right at home plate. Caught a piece of Austin Wells. He's hobbling around. See if he's okay. Looks like he is. And Chisholm picking up his first Yankee hit in the top of the ninth. His first stolen base as a Yankee. Scored his first run as a Yankee. Before that at bat, he was again fist pumping some Yankee fans that were in the box seats between the backstop and the Yankee dugout. Jazz Chisholm inserted right into a pennant race. 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around the appeal? Yes, he did. Marvin Hudson rings up Rafaela, and there's the second out. Boston down to its final out here in the ninth. So Ferguson with his second strikeout tonight. And Dominic Smith, the last hope for the Red Sox. Yankees up 8-2 in the bottom of the ninth inning. And this is a feel-good weekend for this Yankee ball club. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncer over towards second. This should do it. Torres bobbles, regathers, and he'll have to put it in his pocket. And that's going to be an error on Torres. To second goes Jansen, and Smith is at first. A ground ball to second. Torres couldn't handle it. It was a grounder. Danny Jansen had to skip out of the way of the trajectory of that ball. And Torres might have got crossed up.
Yankees
Nevertheless,
win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New a city that never sleeps, and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York if I can. There, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York if I can make it there. I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. That never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues, up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Thank you for watching this live stream on Yankees Highlights. Subscribe to this channel and never miss out on these videos and streams. Have a great night, everyone.